Good morning. I didn't miss the 5-minute mark this time because I was busy listening to the background music. How is everyone? Good morning, Esila. Good morning, Sheepheads. Good morning, Expletive. How are you? Good morning, guys. Hi, Dead Space. Welcome back. Hello. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Puffy. How have you been? Yo, Esila and Sheepheads. Hi, Lunar. Welcome back. Always a pleasure to see you here. Hi, Esila and Chat. Hi, Chet. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There's one more thing I need to add to my screen. Not the kind of screen that you can see, but there we go. Now it looks like I'm ready. It's so cold. It's so chilly. I don't know why my chat overlay is not showing up. We need to figure that out. Let's see. So if I go to overlays and I go to this overlay because it's the correct one, then I can copy the overlay URL and then I paste it back in. And then we hope that it works. We'll see though. We'll see. There should be test settings in here. Preview. Custom message. Test. Spelling test wrong. I'm spelling it yes. Test. Okay. Custom chat message. Test. Ah, perfect. Well, looks like the text that is the test shows up. It doesn't look like the text that I sent, but that's something. That's something. If it ends up not working, I'll just put up the normal chat box and that's fine. I just need to remember to change it to black because you can't see the white one. Last night, I saw them announce a new event last night where you can only play cards released up to 2010. This would be really nostalgic, but in 2010, I was an MTG player. This would be really nostalgic because, not because, but I also didn't play in 2010. In 2010, I avoided it, like I did the rest of the years, because I didn't think I was smart enough. Okay, let's see. Did I post that I was live? Let's see. Is there like a refresh button on this? Why are we not working right now? If we switch, it takes a minute to show up. But is it gonna show up? That's the problem. Hello, MDA! Welcome in! How are you? Thank you for stopping by. Welcome. Yeah, we might need to take a minute to... What is this? Oh, that's my that's my breakfast BRB. Okay. Okay, we might need a temporary standard text box. Okay, chat box, add source. Chat box 16:9 ratio. No, cuz I remember that one was super tiny and it would squish all the words. I want the text to be black so we can actually see it. 600 by 600. We'll make it 400. 400 by 600. That'll work, I think. Okay. Chat box there. All done. Okay. So usually, I let you guys sit through a 5-minute waiting screen. And also usually, I like to talk for the first 15 minutes of the stream, which means at the 20-minute mark, because 15 plus 5 is 20, that's when we'll start actually playing. Or at least trying to play. I have no promises at all that I'll play anything correctly. Nothing at all. I have no idea how this actually works. I had my day off yesterday, right? And I was like, yeah, I can play Master Duel in my free time. Hi, Esila and chat. Have a good stream. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. It was nice seeing you. I appreciate it. Always a pleasure having you here. But On my day off, I looked in the garage. I couldn't find any of my old notebooks. And then they're not with me right now either. Not in any of my bags, not in the boxes that we have actually in the house. So I asked my mother, do we have any blank, empty notebooks I could write in? And she said no, and to ask my brother. So I asked my sibling, and they gave me a notebook that I could write in. So I started taking notes on my cards, and I only got the notes done for the monsters that are specifically Fluffle. So none of my edge imps are in there. My pretty lady with white hair is not in there. It's only specifically the Fluffle monsters right now. So I only have part of the picture. A day off where you only streamed 3 hours instead of 8? Yeah, that's a day off. That's a day off, I think. Should be okay. Fluffles is a fairly straightforward deck if you only play the fusion monsters. I do have the fusion guys, but I also have some other guys in there. And I know there's some pretty like common normal things. Hold on. Is it the imaginary wind? Okay. I guess not. I mean, I have some of the fusion guys, but I also have a decent amount of the non-fusion guys. I don't remember who's exactly in my extra deck right now. I remember that I have Cross Sheep. That one's easy to remember. I think I have Access Code Talker. I have the Phoenix and the Unicorn guy, I think. I know I have 3 of the whales, 1 of the tiger. That might be all for the Frightful ones. I think it's time to duel soon. In 8 minutes about. I made it to Platinum 4. I got 5 bricked hands in a row and went back to Platinum 5. No! That's sad. Can I get sent back to Gold? I think with Platinum, you can only go down to just Platinum 5, right? I could definitely be wrong, though. But you can't go lower than that. Either that, or the lowest you can get is Gold 1. I don't think so. Yeah, I think you're fine. But I started taking notes on all of my cards, and I'm going in order of like monsters, then spells, then traps. I only have 1 trap though. The trap section is gonna be super sad. But I only was able to do the Fluffles that I have first, and then I didn't do the rest. Not yet, at least. Not yet, at least. It's only a Plat 5 since you're in Gold. You can't D-rank anymore. You can only get sent to 5th rank or whatever rank you're in. I see. Gotcha. So when I get to Diamond, there's no going back to Platinum, right? So that would be the deal? That would be what happens? I'd appreciate that. I want to get to Diamond. I don't know how much time is left in this season. I don't know if I'm going to get there this season. We can always try next season, though. That'd be fine. But I think right now I'm 1 win away from Platinum 4. And throughout all of Platinum, I've only used Pearly, and I don't know what I'm doing with Pearly, so... Who knows? I might be lower than I am right now. I might be higher than I am right now if I used my usual deck. Exactly? Okay, gotcha. Now you can definitely go back to Plat, I think. No! My checkpoint! It's okay. I just want to at least get there once. Because I really just want the frame, because I think the pink one is cute. Once in Platinum Diamond, they won't hold your hand anymore. Yeah, no, that makes sense. It's just the way that was described previously. So I thought I would check, because I thought that we would be able to go back down if we did poorly. But the way that it was stated earlier, I was like, oh, maybe that's not the case. In that case, that is pretty cool. That makes it a little easier. But I guess not. I need to make sure my water bottle stays open so I remember to drink it. I'm in diamond and won't go down anymore. They changed that months ago. Okay, interesting. Gotcha. I'll trust you for now. Surely, we'll see later, right? We'll see with time. Because eventually I'll get to diamond. At the rate that I'm playing, like, I play like 20 hours a week specifically, like, only on stream, right? So eventually I'll get good enough to go to diamond. Oh, that's nice. So no more self-D rank, I guess. That would be good, actually. That'd actually be quite nice. And then it just naturally takes, like, multiple seasons for them to go back down, right? Because every season you go down, like, at least one, like, full type of rank. Like, instead of going from, like, 4 to 5 down to, like, platinum to silver, so you go down, like, twice, right? Or do I only participate every 2 seasons and it only goes down 1? I don't know. I don't know. Let me sit up straight. My back, like, really hurt yesterday. Specifically, my lower back as always. But right now, my upper back's feeling kind of funky. Yep, you go down 1 rank each season. Okay, so update. I don't play every other season. I play every 2 seasons. Because when I check, like, my profile and I see, like, the season history, it's platinum and then silver, then platinum, then silver, then platinum, then silver. That's the way that it goes for me. So it looks like I participate only every 2 seasons. I keep closing my water bottle. I need to stop doing that. I'm doing that because I'm, like, messing with the, like, cap. Or not the cap, it's like the straw. Because the straw, like, bends into the water bottle to close it. It's because I keep messing with it because my hands like to have something to do. But I need to keep it open so I can encourage myself to drink water, even though I don't struggle with drinking water or anything. I actually quite like drinking water. But I'll just forget about it if I don't have the straw open. Okay. But yeah. Sometime when I have more free time, I need to finish taking my notes. Because that's originally how I got, like, my first start with trap tricks. I got out a notebook that I had, and I got out a few different colored pens so it would be a little more fun. And I took notes on all the cards that I had. And they weren't very good, but they did help me. They did help me. So I'm sure it'd be the same situation with this as well. I just need to get through the rest of my cards. And also remember to review my notes. And by notes, I mean just, like, writing down what the cards do again, but in more simpler terms. Because I'm not very smart, and the words on the cards, like, don't make sense to me most of the time, so I have to, like, simplify them in my notes. So I'm lucky now. I just, like, remember what the cards do most of the time when it comes to the deck that I usually use. So I don't have to struggle to read it anymore. Because I just remember at this point. So I need to get to that point with the other stuff that I use as well. And that includes Pearly. I have plenty of pages left in this used notebook that I'm borrowing. So I need to take the notes on Pearly as well. Because I often get really close to running out of time when I play Pearly. And that's because I spend so much time reading. And I always play, like, in ranked, and I feel like the other person probably doesn't like that. I feel like they probably want me to go faster. So out of consideration for everybody else, I need to just remember what my cards do, I think. I think that would be for the best. Now we're gonna start in about 1 minute. If I wasn't super picky about having the numbers be pretty, then we'd probably start right now because we're, like, 30 seconds away. But I like starting right on the mark as best I can. And a lot of the time we go over that because we end up just, like, talking and I get distracted. But if I can start on the exact second, then that will be satisfying. It's alright, take your time. Or remember after playing it for a while. Yeah, it takes time. It took me, like, months to figure out how to play trap tricks. And that's specifically coming from someone who had no experience with Yu-Gi-Oh! Before. I'm still not particularly good at it, but now I at least kind of remember what I'm doing. Okay, I need to re-add the chat box. The temporary one, because I have no clue what happened to the other one. It's just another thing to fix for next time. Here we go. And it's back. Okay. Now I need to open this. Should be fine the way it is. I want to move my other screen a tiny bit. There we go. I think this is a little better to look at. For me specifically. It's a little more pleasing for me to look at. You can't see what I'm looking at because I haven't done my setup reveal yet. But the deal with the setup reveal, I might get, hold on, let me just do that. Because I moved the text box, so I have the like blue alignment tool. I hate looking at that, so I might as well fix it. But it's possible that I'll get my own room that's like private and not a living room next month. So I feel like I might as well wait if my desk is just gonna like change again soon, right? Because if you look at my desk right now, I don't know what it is with my family or one of the people I'm living with that's like also not my family for some reason. I don't know what the problem is. But we have like 400 years worth of emergency food, and it's stacked up to the ceiling, like right next to my desk. And if I'm being honest, I don't think I want that to be in my picture. I don't want that to be in my picture. So I feel like in the case that I do get the room, right? I feel like I should wait. The food's like all stacked up super tall, like right next to my desk. It's behind my desk too. There's also like a ton of workout equipment. Here's that. Okay. So. Probably not Duel. Probably not yet. Or maybe my warm-up. Maybe I should warm up first. I need to do this. Prepper family? Not my family. This stuff belongs to like this other guy that we live with that we are not related to. I don't know why he lives with us. So it all belongs to this guy. So, not my family, but my household, I guess. So, I want this to be my warm-up. I want to get to 16 because I want the tickets. I think last time I used one of these tickets, I got a UR, so I want to do it again. And I don't think this will actually qualify as like a proper warm-up because I'm not using the actual stuff I need to be using today. But I miss my plant ladies. I miss them. I'm going first. Dang it. There's always next time. So I want to get to 16. I know the event ends in 2 days. It ends in 2 days. 2 parallel exceed? That's not gonna work. No. No. And Diana to somebody else. I don't like doing Diana first because then I won't be able to use her effects, so no things in my graveyard, right? 1 level 4 lower pyro monster from your deck to hand. I don't want you to do deck to hand. I want you to have as little cards as possible, please. I'm gonna stop you immediately. Okay, well, never mind, actually. In this case, I might as well try to get other monsters. Snake Eyes, just Max C. Will do. Will do. Well, left is Diana and 2 parallel exceed. Snake Eyes Poplar. If this card is added to your hand, except drawing it, you can special summon this card. Okay. This card is a normal special summon. You can add 1 Snake Eyes spell or trap from your deck to hand. This card is sent to the graveyard. Okay. Target 1 fire monster in your graveyard. There's no fire monster in there, right? Okay. That's not gonna do anything, I don't think. Place it face up in the owner's spell or trap zone as continuous spell. Never mind. Send one other face up card you control to the graveyard. Special summon one. Okay. It's not going to do anything. Keep going. I can make that one stop though. During your main phase, you can add one rescue ace monster from your deck to hand. I don't like you doing that. I want you to stop. Not yet. He can target himself? Interesting. Okay. Interesting. I did not know that. So I want that to stop. Not gonna wait for the big one? No, because I'm not smart enough to do that. I should have waited. Okay, 3,000. Banish 2 ace cards from your graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand. During the main phase, you can set up up to 4 rescue ace. Dang, I should have waited. That's scary. He gets 4 cards here for free? Dang. It's okay, we'll draw Feather Duster. We can get rid of them. That'll be okay. Your release is what you want, imperm usually. Gotcha. Noted. Okay, never mind. That's okay though, because then we can sacrifice that. Target one rescue ace monster in your graveyard, and if you do control a rescue ace hydrant, you can target one monster your opponent graveyard, special summon it to your field. There's nothing in my graveyard. Yippee. You'll draw it for sure? For sure. Our ace sucks. I have gone against these guys a few times, and they are kind of scary. So I could... No, okay. I'll do Diana instead first. Nothing's gonna happen. That's okay, though. It's perfectly fine. Now, this will be 2+ monsters, including an insect or plant monster. So, a singular 1 parallel Exceed will be fine. Good morning, Essie. Or afternoon. Salt! Welcome back, how are you? We're gonna turn this into Sarah. And we will do our singular 1 parallel Exceed, because we have both of them in our hand. We will do that so we have an extra guy. And then we'll do Holty, sacrificing one of the bottomless. Thing is really annoying when the game is laggy. I wasted a ton of time because my clicks weren't registering. And then when my turn was done, I immediately lost due to disconnection. No, that sucks. That sounds terrible. What time is it? For me, it's 6:28 in the morning. I always start stream at 6 in the morning. So now that we have 1 parallel Exceed, I guess, we're going to do 1 Holty, sacrificing one of our bottomless. Nothing's gonna happen and it'll be perfectly fine. He's gonna let me continue. And there'll be no problem. Okay. You control a rescue ace monster. Target 1 effect monster your opponent controls. Cannot be attack. So my parallel Exceed can't attack? Okay. That's fine, I guess. Special summon. I don't like that there's traps there. But I can get rid of their 3,000 guy. And then I could set bottomless so that he can go away permanently next turn, right? Because he has... Why did Putika not work? What did I not read in this card? It wasn't that one. It was this one. Control a rescue ace monster this turn. Also effects negated. Okay. I'm not gonna read that. I'm not gonna read that, actually. Okay. I can do Atypus so my number is bigger, and then I could banish a trap that I have, right? Never mind, Parallel Exceed's not going to work? Okay. It just said 2+ insect or plant. Like, including at least 1, right? I'm gonna have to read that in a minute. I could do this so I feel safe. If Putika worked... No, if Putika worked, then we'd do bottomless to counter it coming back next turn, right? So we'll do that for now, because I do only have 1 trap. Was which one of these? I just want to see. Detach this, I guess. There is something in there. Ah! This is nice! Nothing's gonna happen, it's gonna be fine. Okay, target one rescue ace monster you control. For the rest of the turn, that monster you control gains 1,500 attack and defense, is unaffected by your opponent's monster effects. Okay. At least that triggers Sarah, so you get an extra trap, right? I could bring this back special summoning Dianea, and that's fine with me. This will probably be easiest to do next turn, and we do have bottomless as well. Okay, I don't feel super safe, but I think this is the best I can do right now with what I have, plus my my own personal skill ability. Okay, I want to get rid of... Never mind, I can only target that one. That's dumb. I end my turn. Okay. I think it can't be hard to targeted due to Hydrant. Gotcha. You'll need a lot of back row, hate, or board breakers to rescue Ace, since their get all four is a lot. Yeah, that is a lot. We're fine right now, I think. We're fine right now. I could do this immediately and get rid of this, right? With Marmaleo. Would you prefer I tell you good morning since that's your time? I prefer that you tell me whatever you want. I like that you guys tell me, I like when you guys tell me like good morning or good night when it's like not my time. So I'm like, oh, it's nighttime for you. That's so cool. Then I can understand that. Okay, fire engine. Actually, Gravedigger, I want you to stop and not do what you're doing. Can't be targeted due to Hydrant or his inherent effect. The R-Ace guy misplays so much, he's a noob. You should win this, I believe. We'll see if I can get around it. We'll see. We won't do Holty because we already did the other one that will trigger Sarah. So I'll probably save Holty for next turn. Drawing 2 Parallaxy feels bad. I know. I know Hydrant can't be targeted. If there's another R-Ace monster, you can target the other monster. I see. I'm not setting up Gravedigger. No, because we have Rafflesia, so we could just do that from Rafflesia. Okay, Sarah, yes, please. And other Sarah, yes, please. Let's do Gravedigger. If you get rid of their field spell, they can lose access to the resources. Well, they don't have their field spell, right? Because I remember last time we played this and we encountered these guys. You're like, yeah, get rid of the field spell. And I did, and that made it easier, I think. So I need to remember that if they do have it. Okay, so Marmaleo. I don't remember what they just put down. And set on the field. This one. You just added it? I play Rescue Ace. Their field spell is very important. Gotcha. I don't know which one this is. What did they put down? And target one Rescue Ace monster in your graveyard. If you do control a Rescue Ace Hydrant, you can target one monster your opponent controls. Special summon from my graveyard? I don't like that. Get rid of that one. I kind of want to cosplay one of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards for next convention. Would love to try the big Labyrinth Lady. She is pretty. She is super pretty. We're gonna use it anyways. Dang, it was worth a try. Pudika! No! It's okay, I could bring back whatever they're gonna... They're gonna get rid of Rafflesia, right? Because they can only target Rafflesia. If I'm recalling correctly, which I'm probably not. Okay, nothing's gonna happen. Perfect. Worst that can happen is they use it as material. Keep in mind, their reinforced trap in their graveyard can reset their field spell. Gotcha. Gotcha. So if I was playing Pearly, I'd swallow specifically that one, so that they don't have it, and they can never have it. Noted. No! It's okay, we can use Holty. It's still safe. I'd rather have saved it for next turn. Assuming that I still have Sarah next turn, but it's okay. We can still save it. Could you run evenly matched and trap tricks? I mean, like, possibly, yeah, but I like keeping it the way it is. I don't take lightly to change. I don't like when I have to change my deck. Because I feel like I'm still learning it. And I feel like I need to know what they do before I change it even more. Okay, so next time I special summon a guy, it has to be Marmaleo so I can get rid of the field spell. Fair. Okay, I'm glad you understand. No, my Pudika! It's back in my possession. Masquerena. I always forget what Masquerena does. It's a cool art version, though. During your opponent's main phase, you can quick effect. Immediately after this effect resolves, link summon one link monster using material you control, including this card. You can only use this effect of IP Masquerena once per turn. Yeah, I've been doing well with the deck as is. I see. It's interesting that you say I've been doing well. I feel like I've been doing terribly. But I guess I am just critical of myself. Yeah, that sounds about right. I need to know the matchups that are giving you trouble and adjust accordingly. Mask summon a link monster during your opponent's turn. Yeah, it makes sense. Reading the card, it makes sense. It's just I always forget what she does. I don't have her, like, memorized. Okay, during your main phase, you can set up to 4 spells or traps. They just do that every turn? I thought it was only after it was, like, summoned, because I didn't read that it was the main phase. It's not fair they can do that every turn. It's okay. Feather Duster next time for sure. Yeah, this looks really bad. It sucks that they have more traps than me right now. I don't feel very safe. The field spell basically lets them do it every turn. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. They should remove it from their deck immediately so that it's less functional and that they'll lose more often so that I can win more often. Okay. Hita. This card is always treated as a familiar possessed card. You can target one fire monster in your opponent's graveyard. I don't have any fire monsters, but okay. Well, now I'm scared. What are they making right now? This is why I'm scared. Okay. I don't like this at all. I'm definitely not gonna win. Never mind, I'm gonna win. I have to have a good attitude about it. I'm gonna win for sure. The field spell can shuffle back Rescue Waste cards into the deck. Then Turbulence can reset cards, spells or traps from the deck each turn. That is not very cool of them. Okay. Well, now what are we making? You need to stop right now. Please don't. Okay, I'm scared of this guy too. I don't remember what he does. That's why I'm scared. That's what he does. And he comes back. Okay, and he gets one guy back. And there's his second guy. And Sarah goes in a place where I don't want her to be. Okay. I like putting her in the corner in these kinds of situations. It's kind of inconvenient that she's right below the only place I can put other Link guys right now. Okay. Thanks for the cool rearrange. Okay, if this monster is special activated against my own will. If I'm being honest, I probably already like forgot that she was in there. So I would have special summoned anyways. That's okay. All that I have left is Parallel Exceed and Parallel Exceed. I don't think I'm gonna get this. Yeah, it should be over for me. My only trap and my only monster. There's nothing we can do. Yeah, there's nothing we can do here. It's it. It's over. Okay. There's always next time. This is a warm-up. I want to rank up in the event. I want the tickets. I want the tickets. Before we figure out level, I want to get the tickets. Please. I'm sorry, Buguska. No need to throw a fit. This time for sure. He knew his deck well, actually. Nice plays from him. Indeed, indeed. Pretty cool. We need to win this one at all costs because I don't want them to rank up. I don't want them to level up. It should be me. I'm going second, but that's okay. We'll get everything we need. Yeah, this is a warm-up. We can win next time for sure. For sure. Exactly. Next time. By next time, I mean this time. 2 Dionea, that's okay. That's fine. That's fine. And I do have Holti with my usual sacrifice. So we could do Dionea, turn that into Sarah, special summon Arachnacampa. That'll trigger Sarah so we have a different trap. Oh, this maybe won't be too bad. Control deck goes second, that's kind of bad. It's okay. I have hope. I have hope for what we're doing right now. Okay, please. Might be a lab. Maxi, dang. Never mind, I forgot I drew Ash. Never mind, we're okay. As long as they don't have anything else. Dang, they were really counting on that? Perfect! Easy win. Guess they just had a bad hand. That's okay with me. I'll take it. Outscale, lol. Super easy. Okay. Invasion of Flames. When this card is normal summoned successfully, no trap cards can be activated. Dang. That's how you kill me, I guess. Just need some of those. Okay. Let's get a real win this time. By someone who's not a coward, who's also unlucky. Again, we need to win at all costs so they don't level up, because I need to level up instead. I'm going second, but that's okay because we'll have all the tools that we need to succeed. That'll be fine with me. I'm confident we'll win. Exactly 1 parallel exceed. Perfect. I like having Marmaleo at the start. We have Arachnacampa still. And we do have Maxi, so we have more options too. Jinzo is Traptric's worst nightmare. Well, I'm sure I'd win anyways, because I'm definitely super strong. And super skilled for sure. Okay. Finish 3 or 6 cards of your choice from your extra deck face down for the rest of the turn. After this card resolves, any damage your opponent takes is halved. Also, expanded cards. Okay. I mean, like, I might as well try, right? Also, Lab. I don't know. I feel like most of the time when I see Labyrinth, I end up winning. Yeah, but how many times do you run into Jinzo? I don't think I've ever seen him. Like 0. Okay. Finish 1 level 7 monster from your hand face up, draw 2 cards. You then activate 1 Sacred Sword of 7 stars per turn. I see. Okay. Don't chain Max in Prosperity. It's okay. It still works because I still get 1 extra card. Okay. Kastira Unicorn. I know Kastira. It's okay. We'll figure it out. I'm a little frightened, but we'll figure it out. Kastira Turbo. Target 1 Kastira monster you control. Special summon. Okay. It's working. It's working. We'll have a ton of options. I want a trap. This isn't exactly my favorite trap, but I do want a trap. Jinzo is crazy expensive in this because every card must be crafted. Dang, that's scary. Not scary, I guess. I use scary as like a really vague term. I call a lot of different things scary. I hate this guy. He takes up all my spaces. Feather Duster. I needed that last time. So I need to get rid of this guy as soon as possible. I hate him. So each standby phase, you can special summon 1 Kastira monster from your deck. You can only use the previous effect of Kastira, this one. Once per turn, what are we getting rid of? 1 Maxi, 1 Atrax, and 1 of this guy. Dang it, that's where I put all my Xyz monsters. I like putting them in the corner. Okay, each time a card your opponent owns and possesses banished face down, except during the damage step, you can choose 1 unused main monster zone or spell and trap zone. Okay. You don't bring any hand traps, that's bad. Uh-oh. Have you played against Kastira yet? A ton. A ton. And I hate this guy. Okay, what does this guy do? I've seen him before, but what does he do? Once per turn, you can also Xyz summon Kastira Arise Heart using 1 Kastira monster you control. If an effect of Kastira Shangri-Ira was successfully banished, what do I want to get rid of? Probably not any of my traps. I like my traps. Maybe my other Mantis? I already have the other mantises. Okay, each time a card is banished, attach one banished card to this card. Then this one again. It's more than once per turn? I'm scared! I thought it was once per turn. I was like, okay, we have a little bit of time. I'm very frightened right now. I still have Fenrir. Fenrir is the only one that I kind of remember how it works besides this one, because I have one Fenrir. Not in my hand right now. Cards to banish. What do I get rid of here? I like my sacrifice. They used to be able to lock out all of your zones turn 1. That's terrible! That's terrible! Do I have an Arachnocampa already? Okay, I can get rid of one Arachnocampa, I guess. And that's more than once per turn, too? What does it need materials for? What's it do with them? Or does it just swallow them for the sake of swallowing them? If an effect of that, okay, sure. Once per turn, quick effect, you can detach 3 material from this card, then target 1 card on the field, banish it face down. Then I have even less spaces! This looks really bad. This looks really bad. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. I think... Oh, gift exchange. Interesting. They... What? You can special summon this card from your hand by paying 3,000 life points. If this card is summoned this way... If this card is summoned this way... Okay, field spell. Within its owner's control is destroyed by an opponent's card... Or by... Gain 5,000. I could do this, right? And then this guy will detach materials to get rid of it. Maybe. And then I'll have extra life points. We can see. I don't know about this, man. I mean, if I do this, maybe he'll detach all of his stuff. Get rid of specifically the field spell first. And then I can continue actually playing. So maybe I do that. Maybe I can survive, like, without my field spell. Maybe it'll be fine. So... There was this guy. I could put this... No, I'll set it this turn, so it's not going to be able to be activated, right? So, it's no use doing that. But at the same time, sometimes I put down Gravedigger, and it still works the same, like, turn that I put it down, right? Something like that. Something like that. Okay. I want Marmaleo. Yes, please. Face down, not once return, Cancer. We're gonna save Arachnocampa. Deck to hand. Do I have Holty? I don't have Holty. But also, I get rid of this guy. This is 3,000 defense instead of over 2,000 attack, so I can't get rid of that. But I can get rid of the other big guy, I guess. There's other opportunities that I can use. Okay. Target one face-up card your opponent controls, banish it face down. I'm running out of spaces! I'm running out of spaces. Keep going, sure. Keep going. They can block all your monster zones this turn, by the way. Well, I know! I know! I'm super scared. Best way to break through is bring out Zeus without using monster effects. My pretty Sarah! I don't know if I'm going to be able to make Zeus. Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to make an Xyz monster. I'm not going to have enough space to make an Xyz monster. Because I need at least 2 monsters total. At this rate, I can use Sarah. I can use Sarah. That'll work, right? And Parallel Xseed works as material for the other ones, right? No, because they have to be level 4s. Right? They have to be level 4. So I can make Pingiglilia. 2 level 4 monsters. I still do have 1 normal summon left. Okay. Never mind, there's no spaces left. It's done. I was plotting, but while I was plotting, I ran out of spaces. It's over for me. I could protect myself this way, and that's about it. I don't know what this is. I feel like it's probably like infinite impermanence, right? That's immediately what I think when I see something in the center and nothing else. I don't have any monsters effects to like cancel, so I might as well like not feather duster, right? I end my turn. Damn, it's over. I know. Just pull out their router? If only I knew where they lived. Maybe then I would. Maybe then I would. Okay, which one was that? Once per chain, each time a card banished, attach one banished card as material. No, my center one! Dang, this is miserable. I don't think I've ever had them, like, get rid of all my spots so fast. Discard from my hand. One of these, and... okay, yeah. One mantis, and one mantis. It's also a mandatory effect, so we gotta suffer the whole chain of animation every time. Man. Man. Stop eating my cards, please. Stop banishing my things. Stop eating my cards. I don't have any spaces left. Oh, man. Special summon one considerate monster from your deck. You have enough monsters. Almost. Keep it at that and just attack, please. Actually, get out of here. I live one more turn. Never mind. It's not gonna work. It was worth a try. And he took it too. That's one of my favorite traps that I have. Yeah, that's more than plenty. Okay, there's no need to keep going. You can stop now. You can stop now, please. Okay. That leaves us with 100 less than us dying. No doubt they can do something to make me die anyways, though. Okay, well, destroying my field spell is not going to do anything. It only protects my monsters, not direct attacks. If I'm calling correctly, at least. Hey, Esila, welcome! How are you? Paituri man? I'm not exactly sure how I would pronounce your name, but I'm happy that you're here! Welcome! We're a quote-unquote playing Master Duel right now. Not much exactly we can do, but we're trying. He gets to lock another of your zones. Well, that's not gonna do much at this point. I can't really do anything. I think that he should just attack me. I think he should just attack. And then next turn, I'll draw, like, Raigeki or something. And then nothing will happen and it'll go through perfectly fine with no problems. Then I'll have all my spaces back and then I can play. He's just BMing, I know. I know he is. The Castere experience, I guess. Yep. Don't put out a tuner or you're gonna make a scary guy. I hate synchro monsters. Just trying to lock out all zones for fun, lol. I'm Baron specifically. I hope that this guy, like, goes into his fridge and his, like, favorite food is expired by 2 months. This guy is awful. The 0 attack one still has protection, Esila. That's the one I need to leave! I have no way of getting rid of it. No, dang. I hope both sides of his pillow are warm during his sleep. I won't wish it that much, but I hope that his favorite food is very expired. Only if he has other food he can eat, though. You don't need 6 material. There's nothing to banish. There's nothing on my field to get rid of. There's nothing I can put down right now. I don't know much about Yu-Gi-Oh, but your stream seems pretty chill. If I'm being honest, we're in the same boat right now. I don't know much about Yu-Gi-Oh either. But it's fun. I'm glad that you're here, though. Hopefully you can still enjoy it. I know I enjoy it despite my lack of knowledge, so maybe you can too. Surrender button is good now? No, I need the points for the battle pass. I need all my crafting material. 12,000? That's a little excess. That's a little excess, bud. I think you should end right now. I mean, like, he can surrender? You don't need 8 material. Stop eating my cards. 1 Marmaleo. Okay, is that the only one he has right now that's mine? What's this gonna be? Okay. This guy looks cool, dang. Please Wi-Fi cut off. Please, 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 please. Please be a power outage right now wherever this guy is playing. Also, please don't be on mobile because then that won't work. Just your op play and run out of time and you can win. That's not good though. That's not good though. Hello Dan! Welcome in, how are you? Thanks for stopping by, welcome. I only have 4 spaces left now. After this one, yeah, 4 left. Hello, please run out, please. That's a fat ex-really noir. Man. 14,000. And I have no spaces. No guys. This guy's back. 16,000. Double what he needs. Plus I have 4 spaces. And nowhere to put any normal monsters. Surrender. Please surrender right now. Please surrender. Put it down and surrender. No! It's okay. We just got unlucky there. We just got really unlucky. That's all. There's always next time. There's a W on your field. So, kind of a win. Yeah. It counts as a win. I think us not surrendering through all of that misery is a win enough. It is what it is. Yep. Sometimes you lose and that's just how it is. I want those tickets. I want the tickets so badly. I want the tickets. I need to also practice the fluffle stuff, but I want the tickets. They're gonna let me go first this time. For real, actually. That's okay. We'll have all the materials that we need to succeed. It's times like these that make me go back to my stun deck. Okay. We've not had a single time that we've not just like had parallel exceed. Thankfully this time it's only 1. I do like Putika and having Reknakampa as well. Is there no game audio? I think we all just realized there is game audio. Y'all sat through that in silence? I feel bad for you guys. Okay, what's this? Is this Labyrinth? Okay. Well, maybe going second is a problem then. Because usually when I go against Labyrinth, I do get the luxury of going first. And I do usually end up winning. So maybe this is actually pretty bad. But there is game audio. I'm just dumb. I just forgot to turn it on. Oops. My stream has not been too good today. Cute cheap noises is better than music? There's no such thing as cute cheap noises from me. No! Absolutely not. That's embarrassing. I played too much Master Duel to imagine the audio. Yeah, no. I think about the audio sometimes too when I'm like not playing and I just like hallucinate it. Earlier this morning, like I was like imagining, not on purpose, like somewhere in my house I was hearing a sound and it sounded like the sound it makes when the Xyz guys like attach material. And it probably definitely wasn't that. But I was hearing it somewhere. 1 hour of beautiful silence! No! That's terrible! Okay, Ash, that's fine. I can keep playing through that just fine. Special summon 1 labyrinth monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard, then return 1 monster you control to the hand. Okay, that's fine. As long as it's not my monster. I was just enjoying your voice, so I didn't tell on purpose. On purpose?! You're supposed to tell me if something was wrong with my stream so I can make the stream better. Because not everyone wants to listen to Silent Game for an hour. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Brain rot taking hold, I know. He's gonna try to pop your Putika probably. Well, I can just special summon Arachnacampa. And then I'll have the second guy out so I can still use Sarah, right? Or make Sarah, not use Sarah. Okay, lovely labyrinth, silver, whatever. Your opponent cannot activate monster effects in response to activation of normal trap cards. You can only use each effect following... Okay, that one once per turn. Okay, Putika. No! I was too late. I can still do Holti so that I can have Sarah. And then I'll have 2 Parallel Exceed and Arachnacampa. So all's not lost. I got lucky with my options here. Use the field by your normal effect. That's okay, we have 2 Holti! That's okay. Plus Holti in the graveyard, bring back Putika, that's a special summon thing. One of these is a special summon for sure, right? We could do this Holti. Then we'll have the other Holti for next turn, plus Floodgate to use as an actual trap and not a sacrifice. So we're gonna bring back Putika. And if I can't use the effect anyways, Maxi, I don't care. I don't care in the slightest, actually. Afternoon, Esila chat. Good afternoon, Yeti! There's no way Yu-Gi-Oh! Players can read? Yeah, you're right. I can't read. Okay, activate Putika. It's okay if they come back next turn. Because we'll just find a way to combat that, right? We'll just put down Bottomless instead. And then I can activate that when they eventually bring it back. Because sometimes they don't bring anything back. I put her in the place I never put her. I wasn't thinking. Not my week. I'm getting a great t-shirt next week. Nice. I like the way you think about that. We can look forward to the t-shirt next week. You can send this card from hand to the field, graveyard, discard 1 card. Okay. Okay. I'm going to take a risk that I shouldn't take, I think. I'm going to do both Parallel Exceed. I'm going to turn those into Rafflesia. And then that's going to be it. And that gives them 3 more cards. But 3 is better than 4, and that's better than 5 and 6 and 7, right? So I think I'll stop there instead of also doing Arachnacampa. Yeah, sadly I have to play through Maxi or just die. Yeah. Okay, our other Parallel Exceed. These get turned into... Special summon 1 Labyrinth card from your deck to your hand, except Ariana the Labyrinth Servant. Is it gonna be the big guy again? Is it gonna be that? The one that got rid of my card last time? Is that once per turn? Or is that multiple times? We're gonna wait on Arachnacampa. So a normal trap from your hand? Okay. Well, nothing happened, I guess. That's okay with me. I want Rafflesia. Put her sideways. We'll put her in the opposite corner as usual. since I put Sarah on the other side. Then I was scared of the pause for a second. I thought it was gonna be Nibiru or something. So that's part of what I was worried of. Trap card. Okay, I don't want to read that. My traps! It's okay, we have Rafflesia. Rafflesia has traps. That's okay. Sarah, yes please. Plus that's automatically one whole tea in the graveyard. We can use that next turn too. Or the turn after. Or whenever we need. Because I could just bring back that Pudika to bring back... Not bring back, but to get rid of another guy, right? Easy, just fine. That's no problem with me. Okay, well... How important is the field spell? I think I'll try getting rid of that. This is an extra special summon. Dang it. I fell for it. Get rid of it. Get out of here. I'd wait Sarah, yes please. Now we have one trap, and that's better than none, so I'll take that. There is stuff that they do in their graveyard. I have a whole tea that I can use in here, and we have all the stuff for inside of Rafflesia, so I think we'll be okay. Now I can't attack anything, and I don't feel super safe, but that's okay. Field spell gets a lot of advantage for them, so that's a good target as any. Okay, gotcha. Make your opponent run out of deck. That's a way. That is a way, I guess. Wait on Holty. They're gonna bring Pudika back, but we can always detach one from Rafflesia and do bottomless. The field spell is pretty important. It gives them extra destroy and reborns monster by them. Well, that's scary. I want this girl to be gone. Either of these would be fine. Ooh, I could do this instead, but I could save it for something else. Please. Pretty please. Graveyard stuff, actually. Gravedigger. Please work. No! Actually, it's not gonna work now. Dang it. It's in my hand. If only I had Atrax. Sarah, yes please. Hi Esila, I was busy and I couldn't see your stream yesterday. Oh no, that's okay. That's okay. They're all available on YouTube if you ever miss them, so you can always go back. It's not as fun if you're not watching them live, but you'd still have the ability to watch them. Okay. If I was a live player, I would return my own Lovely. Interesting, I see. This card is a normal special summon. You can target one Labyrinth card from your deck to hand, except that one. Okay. Sure. Rip Digger works on monsters only. Dang it! Monsters only! Right, it is monster effects. Gravedigger never fails me, but it only fails me one time. That's too many traps. Or spells. Probably like traps, right? This is gonna be a super big guy, then I'm gonna be able to do terrifying, right? No, it's not gonna be a big guy, it's gonna be a little guy. 1000, yeah. Okay, cannot be used as link material. The turn is link summoned. If a monster you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you contribute one fiend monster instead. Okay. You target one fiend monster in graveyard, expect that one. Discard one card if you do special summon. Okay. Keep special summoning, sure. Is Labyrinth so traps? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, she's cute. I think so. Okay. Okay, nothing's gonna happen so that I can activate this. I should have done it while I, like, had the chance, right? No, my Sarah. I didn't do the trap effect. Rafflesia's gone. That's okay. That's fine with me. Other Sarah's also gone. I should have done Holty. I should have done Holty right then. I mean, I probably could have done Holty there so I could bring back Sarah that's now in there, right? Probably do that first. Bring back Sarah. Please, pretty, please. Let me have it, please. Yep, Holty is reborn of Plagia. There would have protected Sarah. Yeah, probably. I shouldn't have put her there. I'm so dumb. I'm not thinking at all. Okay, Pudika. Now, is the field spell still available to me? It is. So I can do that. I'm Gravedigger first. I don't like putting it below all these cards. It feels scary. But we're gonna do Pudika first. Then this. Nothing's gonna happen at all. Definitely. Ashed again! Dang! That's just a good sign that they're running out of Ash, I guess. That's fine with me. Target one monster on the field, return it to hand. Well, that's a pain. It's fine with me. It's fine. We can just make new Sarahs. Plus, I didn't want it in that spot anyways. I don't like it in that spot. That's fine with me. You're just gonna make my stuff more functional. A little more spaces to put other Link guys. Okay, Sarah's back. Pudika does nothing now. That's fine. We'll just make a new Sarah. That's fine. This will probably be the last one of these. I advertised that I would try to figure out how Fluffle worked. We've just been doing the event. It's going on so long. Okay. I want to get rid of Pudika because she's so tiny. We're gonna make Sarah again. How's the prep going, guys? Wait, the prep for what? The preparation for what? Am I forgetting something? I'm scared. I don't want to read that. We'll be fine. I should have done Arachnicampa's like effect first, so I could trick them into using their Ash on that instead. I should have done that instead. I need to trick them. I need to fool them. I need to deceive them. We can use this now, though. That's okay. That's fine. Referring to the stream title, lol. Oh, my title is... Wait, Sarah, hold on. Oh, we haven't touched Fluffle at all. In that sense, we're doing terribly. We haven't touched Fluffle at all. It's okay, we're gonna do that soon, after this one. This is the final one. I don't think I've won a single one of these. The Emperor Mom Sarah, you foolish fool. I know. You like critical information. Understandable. We're on even ground. I'm not reading their cards either. We're even here in this aspect. My Marmaleo that I didn't care about too much. Okay, so I have Terrifying and Gravedigger. Holty. Holty will go here because this one will go away. So I know that it's safe now. Perfect. Sarah, yes please. Extra monster. Which one are they gonna do? Which one did they choose? I can't tell. Okay. That's like 4 times you someone imperm Sarah on your MD stream. I know. It happens like every other day. Okay. My spells and traps are protected. Thank you, Arachnicampa. I love you so, so much. Okay. Huh. What do I want to do? I won't have the ability to activate this for a good long while. I could bring back a trap if I wanted to. I could get rid of one of their cards. I think it's better if they do have less cards, right? Or they're traps, right? So I want to get rid of them. They'll probably activate it before I get it destroyed. That's the way it always works. Honestly, based at Rose. Labyrinth was the deck that got me into Yu-Gi-Oh! Last year. I only played the waifu decks, really. I see. I'm kind of similar. I only play stuff that I think is cute. Recently, though, I got a lot of Punk and Snake Eyes stuff. So I'll eventually start working on those. But I kind of just like playing stuff that's cute. I can't get rid of one of these. I should have just done like Putika or something. I want this one gone. Forever. Players because it's literally Sarah's first text line. Is it the first line? It's unaffected by trap effects. It is. It is. I'm more discouraged to like read the like bottom text. But if it's at the top, you have like barely any excuse not to read it. I always try at least to read the top text. Dang. I guess they're just that confident, which makes sense. I would be too, because they're definitely winning, I think. Okay. If I make a Tipus right now, my biggest number is only going to be 2,800, and that's not going to be enough. But I can negate all their effects and banish at least one of them by banishing one of my cards in the graveyard. Rafflesia will make me feel safe. Then only Rafflesia will be able to get destroyed. And targeted by effects, right? With this, I can swallow them, but I can't... It's still not big enough to make anything. Any of their guys die, I guess. Coolaria? I don't think I want to do Coolaria here. I could try a Tipus without having any Sarah out. I don't like having no Sarah. But I want to see if maybe this can work. We can go to Zeus and wipe... You're right, I could have done Zeus! I could have done that. That's okay, next time. Next time for sure. Okay. I can only negate one. Okay, used. It's whatever. This one's also used. Banish, yes please. Get rid of this one. Get rid of this one. Right! It does that. I should have targeted that one. Not doing too hot today, I don't think. Okay. Well, I can at least kill their Link guy, right? I can at least get rid of that. I think she's Trap Tricks locked this turn. Would I have been? For what reason? That's about all I can do. Okay. What is that timer for? What is that card? Where is it? Does it show up in the clipboard? It's this one. To beat one dark monster with 2,500 or more attack, and declare one type of card, spell or trap, look at your opponent's hand, all spells or traps they control, and all cards they draw until the end of the third turn. After this card dissolves, destroy all cards that declared type. It's not a graveyard Holty, so bringing back somebody else wouldn't work. Nor reading match roll. Yeah. I think summoning Rakatacampo locks you into Atrax. Oh no, okay. I don't remember doing Atrax this turn, but the turn has been kind of long. Only works 3 turns. Gotcha. That's why I said Yu-Gi-Oh! Players can read. Yep, I can't read. No! We'll have to do this now. It's okay. Can't. Yeah, I understand. I read through it in my mind, but I still didn't read through it with my mouth. Okay. Okay, it's gonna be fine. Okay. Okay. Ice Dragon Prison. Target one monster in an opponent's graveyard, special summon it to your field. What do you want my cards? Worse, they can. They just won't lol. Okay. Virus and Dimensional Barrier are the main reasons I can't stand Lab. Usually I'm just fine with them. Usually I'm just fine. And this is probably the worst I've gone against them. Stop bringing your guy back. I don't like it. Okay, having the duel pass at 100 means I can scoop immediately and not miss any points if my hand is completely bricked and I'm playing second against Snake Eyes. Yup, exactly. You will go lower in rank if you do surrender. There is that. But you won't miss any points for the duel pass, yeah. But if toxic, why not? Why hot? I don't know, man. I don't know. Sometimes they just make them like that, I guess. Yeah, I don't think Gravedigger is gonna get activated. Please don't special summon my guys. Sarah's not gonna do anything for them, right? Minus activating, like, my cards, my traps, right? But specifically the whole guys. And specifically, like, trap tricks effects. Right? Okay, trap tricks. And normal card trap. Okay, so it's not specifically holes. Sarah, yes please. My Sarah's gone. May as well lose faster. I guess so. This is an interesting interaction. I guess. All was not for naught. Gravedigger. I officially have more life points than they do, which means I'm officially winning. We can do this. Maxi, that's fine. It's not like I'm gonna special summon much right now, I don't think. I think that's fine. Or maybe I will. I can bring back Atypus so my numbers are a little bigger, right? It's the only way I can get Atypus back is if... Did these already do their thing? Yeah. I want my bigger numbers, please. So we'll do Atypus. We have Mantis that we still can normal summon. And through that, we're gonna get Arachnacampa. We'll special summon Arachnacampa. Well, we're gonna turn that into Pimquiclelia. She's gonna have 3,500. We're going to banish one trap from the graveyard, get rid of one of these. No, we still need to get rid of this. We can negate its effect with Atypus. Get rid of that as soon as possible. Well, the big number, we'll get rid of them. Special summon. I want as many traps in here as possible. I need at least one. I need at least two, actually, for my plan. I want to do this so that I can get rid of one of their traps. Yeah. Do this one. We're scooping after finishing the duel pass is a few less gems. We lose, what, a few legacy packs and cards, like it's Rock? Yeah. My plan! My plan! Hello, Esila. Rainbow Dash, welcome in. How are you? I'm so proud of our sheep, Oshi. Are you, though? I know nothing about the game, but it sounds like we're doing the thing. I don't think we are doing the thing. I don't want to use this right now. I'm just gonna end my turn. Good job chanting whole T to Max C. Can see you're getting better as a duelist by that. I'm not exactly sure why that would be good, but good to know, I guess. I'm so proud of our sheep, Oji. Hello, Esila. Hello, Rainbow Dash. I know nothing about the game. Got that one. Sorry, my bad. We wanted to do the thing, but we activated their trap. Yeah. Okay, special summon one labyrinth monster. Okay, just keep getting monsters. The more monsters there are, the sooner I die, right? And I don't think I can come back. My plan was perfect! My plan was perfect, but they got in the way of my plan. Why not normal summon Mantis, though? Because it felt unsafe. I would have been able to then get Arachnacampa, right? I could turn Mantis into Sarah. Then I could special summon Arachnacampa. Then I would have one monster extra and one trap. Then Arachnacampa would protect that trap, but I still wouldn't feel safe with Sarah. I feel like it's just getting rid of another Sarah, because they would for sure get rid of her easy. How are you doing today? Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, that's the last event thing. We need to figure out how Fluffle works. Esila making good plays without her noticing is so funny, lol. Am I really doing that though? Back row deck versus back row deck is usually decided by the coin toss. It is what it is, yep. And I was just unlucky enough to get second. Do you know I have music box? No, I didn't. That's pretty cool. I'm the music box. Whoa. That's confusing. I don't know what that means. You did well despite the loss. I did my best. I did my best. I'm gonna do super not well now. I'm gonna do super not well now. Okay. So, looking here, this is what I got. And I don't know if this is good, and I don't know if this is bad, and I don't know if this is medium okay. This is what I got. And I don't know what any of these do except like Maxi and Ash and... I should know this one, but I don't remember. And Call by the Grave. That's all that I remember. Also Baguska and Axis Code Talker. Those are the only ones I understand, and those aren't Fluffle. Those are just stuff that everybody uses. TG, thank you, I did my best. I think it means I need to wind up. Don't overwind me. Well, I don't want to wind you. I don't think I would... I don't think I want to do that. So, I also know what this one does. That's easy enough. And this one I think is just like banish the material and then do it. Yeah. Okay, fusion summon one fright for fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion material listed on it from your field or graveyard. Okay, yeah. From field or graveyard. Honestly, that's fine deck list. Okay. Not gonna lie, never seen this guy without Despia stuff attached to them. I think what I did is I went to Master Duel Meta and I just clicked one of the ones that were like by the top and I was like, yeah, that works. That's fine. Okay. SP Little Knight would be a good extra deck addition. I'm at 15. I'm at 15. We'll have to see what we can change later. Fluffles is a pretty odd deck. They have a lot of draw power, and their boss are pretty lacking by modern standards. I see. I chose them because I think they're cute. I think I really like their concept. They're cute guys, and scary sharp guys, and then they get mixed together into super scary, sharp, and cute guys. I think that's super cool. I love them. A super poly would be good board breaker for you. That card scares me. But maybe it'd be less scary if I had it in my possession. That's probably a lot less scary, huh? I played them in event. Toy Vendor is a really good card. From what I've seen online, Toy Vendor's like super important. Like there's a way you can like... You could like send it to the grave, then draw like a card, then you can also like revive it and bring it back and just do that almost infinitely, I guess? So that seems cool. I love getting free cards. By the way, you can do casual match if you want to get the feel of the deck without demoting rank. That is good to know now that I am actually in Platinum. Little Knight feels counterproductive for our deck if the plan is to OTK, but I guess it's good if we go first, just don't win that turn. Okay, so looking at things a little more yesterday, it's ideal that we go like second, right? Because we want to kill them as soon as possible. And we can't attack first turn, right? So we go second, right? That's the deal. I'm wound up Esila. I have crank on my music box. That's crazy. That's the way music box always work, Rainbow Dash. Yeah, I think it's the pillar of the deck, judging from when I played it. I see. Okay, the graveyard effect is pretty good too. It's why Foolish Burial Good is a nice addition. Okay, so send one spell or trap from the deck to the graveyard. You can only activate. Okay, so that makes sense. That makes sense. So I wasn't exactly sure what I'd be using this for, but that's a good hint. That's a good hint. That makes sense. But looking at the graveyard effect, this card is sent to the graveyard. You can add one Edge Imp Sabers or one Fluffle monster from your deck to hand. Okay, I do like that as well. I like how much you can just like get a ton of free cards from this, from the looks of it at least. The graveyard effect, got that one, my bad. We want to OTK, so it's best to go second if possible. Okay, that makes sense. Usually people make me go second too. So that's good, I guess. Now the problem is, I don't know exactly how to be using this. I'm pretty sure Fluffle OTK with Sabertooth. I don't have that. I have like Tiger and Whale. I think that's all. There's this guy I've made a few times when practicing, but I don't know how to properly use him still. Hopefully Fluffle will get some modern support soon. Hopefully, that'd be cool. It'd be a very cool coincidence, and then I could be super strong or something. Oh, and this guy's also in here! Thankfully, I know how to use him now. I'm so glad that I don't have to have level 12 monsters for that. I'm so glad I understand that now. I just realized we aren't playing Kraken. That's interesting. Yeah, this... If I'm being honest, I don't know like what cards are good and what's not good. I just picked what's on Master Duel meta. You can play a Forbidden Droplet. Interesting. Cruel Whale, probably the best fusion of the deck. And that explains why I have 3, I guess. Explains why I have 3. And from what I've seen, other people also usually have these guys, so that makes sense. Question is, Esila, are you human or sheep? I'm both! I'm both, silly. I'm both. Okay, so I need to read through a few of these again. I know that one of these, I think it's Octopus. I think Octopus is the one where I can bring back up to 2 banished cards from my graveyard. And that's all I remember, I think. So, if you look at Octopus, when this card is normal or special summoned, you can target one Fluffle or Edge Imp monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. If this card is sent as the graveyard's fusion, okay. Target up to 2 banished monsters, return them to the graveyard. Okay, specifically monsters. 2 banished monsters. Bold, what the heck is bold? Both, with a TH. With a TH, Rainbow Dash. Okay. And it also seems like there's a decent amount of getting things banished, so I do like Octopus. I like the idea of that. Let me sit in my chair a different way. I was sitting normally originally, but that's not good enough for me. Good morning, Sheebles. Good morning, Argo. Welcome back. How are you? We need to figure out how Fluffle works, and I'm also adjusting my mic now that I'm in a different sitting position. This should be a lot better, I think. Okay, so only 1 wings. If this card is, I actually have this in my notes, and I marked the page with a sticky note. Okay, let me remove my bookmark. Wings is actually the first one that I put into my notes, because I went in order of all of these, but I did Fluffle first, then I was going to do Edge Imp, and then I was going to do other stuff that I don't have. Like this guy. If I'm being honest, I don't know what these guys are in here for, but I know this one exists, and I see her all the time. Good morning, Argo. Yeah, Argo's back. Welcome. So, if it's in the graveyard, if I have a toy vendor, I can banish it. Banish 1 graveyard Fluffle and draw 1. And if I send the toy vendor to the graveyard, I also draw 1. So that's what I was mentioning earlier, right? So it's just a ton of free cards. And Diabell is just a darn good card. How would I use it properly, though? Does it serve like a specific purpose here in my deck, or is it just there to be cool? It looks like Diabellstar is just there to search the negate trap. Interesting. Okay. And Diabellstar engine is for consistency, a big booty, and an omni negate with the trap. Okay. I see. Interesting. So, my only trap. That's what it's for. I see. Diabellstar, Diabellstar, that's better. It seems random in this deck, but it works fine. Okay. Interesting. So the Octopus, that's the one where you can bring back 2 banished monsters. But if it is normal or special summoned, 1 Fluffle or Edge Imp monster in the graveyard, and I get it to be in my hand again. I like how much I can just bring back the cards that I don't have anymore. It makes me feel safe. I'm gonna feel super unsafe for a super long time because I don't know what I'm doing. But that does make me feel a little safer, because I don't like when my stuff goes away, and I like being able to bring it back. Some Fluffle cards want to discard Diabell, discard to summon. I see. Now if I look at this, special summon this card from my hand by sending 1 card you control, or from your hand or field to the graveyard. To be discarded. Okay, just gotta see a lot of family. Bittersweet, but I'm glad. Ah, I see. Glad you're doing alright though, that makes me happy. You can only special summon Diabellstar, the Black Witch, once per turn this way. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can set 1 Sinful Spoil spell or trap directly from the deck. Okay, so looking into that, that's this one that we're only allowed to have 1 of now. Now, add 1 Diabellstar monster from your deck to graveyard. to your hand, so I can get my second one, I guess. During your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one of your sinful spoils, spell, or traps that is banished or is in your graveyard, except wanted Seeker of Sinful Spoils. Place it on the bottom of the deck, then draw one card. Okay. And from the looks of it, this list, there's more of a focus on card advantage and control over going all in on OTK lines, which is why you run Other Link, Dweller, and Baguska over fusions like Kraken. I see. Okay, that makes sense. And that means what for the situation of going first? Is it still ideal that I go second? Or in this situation, would I then prefer to go first? Or is it split and I can go either? Okay, and she had a different effect as well, right? During your opponent's turn, if this card is sent from its owner's hand or field to the graveyard, you can send one card from your hand to the field, to the graveyard. And if you do, special summon this card. Okay, so I can just keep bringing it back, right? That's pretty cool. That makes sense why I see her a lot. I have no idea what's the end board supposed to be. I have no clue either. I have no clue what the goal is here. I just think that they're cute, so I want to figure it out. Sheep. Now, looking at my notes in simple terms, the sheep is just kind of like Arachnacampa, except it doesn't protect my spells, but you can special summon it if you have it in your hand, and you also have a different fluffle, right? And you can return one other controlled fluffle to your hand. And if you do, you can special summon one Edge Imp. Is this true? It appears so. Okay. That makes sense. And board with Baguska. You can go either way, I guess. You can do Link Climbing and Xyz play turn 1 and OTK turn 3. I see. Okay. Interesting. Now the bear, there's a reason why it's at 3, right? So it's probably important. In simple terms, from the hand to the graveyard, I can set, or if I send it to the hand, from the hand to the graveyard, then I can set one toy vendor from my deck. So that's how I get that. So I'm gonna want this like as soon as possible, right? Because toy vendor is important. Then, what else does bear have? I can tribute it, and then I can have one polymerization to my hand from the graveyard, but I can only do one of these effects per turn, right? You can only use one Fluffle Bear effect per turn. Yeah, I can only do one. Not one of each, just one total. I guess turn 1 is IEP, Baguska, PR, Dweller, and Diabell Star with Silvera, with other monsters as Link fodder for Little Knight or even Avramax. Interesting. Okay. Noted, noted, noted. So following bear, we look at dog. If I normal or special summon it from my hand specifically, I can add one Edge Imp Sabers, which I only have one of. And I know there's multiple effects that involve specifically Sabers, so I need to be careful about that, I think. But I can add one Edge Imp Sabers or Fluffle that's not dog from my deck to my hand. Okay, and that might be all. But we aren't playing Little Knight, so Unicorn instead. Remember, bear most of the time is used to get vendor. Yeah, that makes sense from what I'm reading. Now, penguin. I also have this that involves penguins, I guess. I need to figure out what that does, because I've barely looked into that. But next is penguin. Looking at my notes, so I'm seeing simple terms instead of a ton of text. I can special summon one Fluffle that's not penguin from my hand. Okay. If it's in the graveyard, or if it's sent to the graveyard as fusion material specifically, I get to draw 2 cards and then discard 1. I'm not familiar this build, TBH, so I'm just guessing based on the deck list. Well, I appreciate the guesses because I would have no clue where to go with this. Full penguin counts as penguin? That's so funny, lol. Well, apparently it does, because apparently it works. Okay. After penguin, our last one that we have is dolphin. So I can set one toy vendor from my graveyard. So that's how I get my toy vendors back after I send them there through... What was it? Wings? Yeah, so that's how I'd get it back, and I could just recycle them that way, right? But I do only have one dolphin, so I'd only be able to do that once, unless I bring back dolphin. And let's see. And if I do, I have to send one Fluffle or Edge Imp, specifically Sabers, from my deck to the graveyard. And if Dolphin specifically is in the graveyard because it was sent there because it was fusion material, I get to shuffle one banished or graveyard fusion spell or polymerization into my deck. Okay. So that's what I have for my notes. I feel like that's a lot easier to read than all of this text, and there's probably plenty of inaccuracies there, but I feel like it makes more sense than reading all of these. So that's a good little refresher. Penguin is... Hold on, did the guy who posted the deck say how it plays? Sometimes they do. I think I checked and I don't remember if he did or not. I don't think he did. I did look through the comments. There was someone like, yeah, why is specifically Diabellstar in here instead of this other guy? And he explained that, but I don't really remember a whole lot else. Penguin is basically a whole archetype if you want to check them out. I do like penguins. I think penguins are cute. But because we do have this penguin here, I feel like I should check out Royal Penguin's Garden. When this card is activated, you can add one penguin card from your deck to your hand except Royal Penguin's Garden. Once per turn, during your main phase, you can decrease the level of one penguin monster in your hand or face-up field by 1 until the end of the turn, then discard one card. You can only activate... Okay, so it's good for discarding cards, because things are sometimes good in the graveyard, right? So I guess that's what we're doing with specifically this? The Penguin Core is pretty cheap too. You just need one UR and it's a Legacy Pack UR if you're lucky enough. I see. Okay, so I like when things are cheap and I like when things are cute, and I think the penguins are cute. So maybe we'll do penguin stuff one day. I guess we just need to be lucky with the one UR. If you want to go second and OTK easier, Forbidden Droplet is good choice for this deck. I see. Okay. Hello? Hi, Mr. Retro, how have you been? Thank you for stopping by. It's nice seeing you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There is something I wanted to check real quick. I'm just reminded of something. Let me see. Dang, we're at 670? That's a lot. Dang. Okay, let me get back to Master Duel. Okay, all caught up with what I needed, thank you. I'm still 3rd rate duelist with a 4th rate deck, ranked down in the event yet again. Oh no! I haven't even gotten to 16 yet, so I have no like chance to rank down. For that, I'm lucky, but I do need to get back to the event. There are only 2 days left, and I don't have enough of the rewards that I want. First time here? Nice! I'm happy that you're here. It's nice getting to see you in my stream. It's nice meeting you. I am Esila and I work with Nexus, and I stream a whole lot of Master Duel despite not actually being good at it. The plan is, through all of this practice, we do get good at it, so eventually it'll become a little more entertaining. But I'm happy to have you here. It's nice meeting you, Mr. Restro. I'm a big fan of how they include OG Soldier Penguin. Interesting. I wish I could understand what we're talking about, because I haven't seen any penguins besides Fluffle Penguin and Royal Penguin's Garden, I don't think. This is a cute card, though. I do like the colors. The second effect of Garden isn't used much outside of the discard to trigger Toy Vendor. We play it to add Penguin because it's that good. Ah, I see. Okay. I see. I love how much better Soldier is with no penguin. It's so funny banishing monsters. Man, I wish I could participate in this. I need to learn more! My goal is to learn more. I want to understand because this is so cool and fun. If you want cute, cheap birds, might I recommend Fluendrees? Oh, I've been recommended Fluendrees a ton. Apparently they're cheap and cute and decently strong. They're pretty strong too? Yeah, I've been recommended Fluendrees maybe like 5 times now. I have it in the... There's a list that I'm writing of decks that we could build that you guys have like recommended, or just stuff that I think is cute that I like. And Fluendrees is on there. I think out of the decks that I don't have like actually in my deck selection that are on the list, we have Fluendrees on the list, as well as Marincess, who also just happens to be, like, kind of cheap. I play Fluendrees too. They're very good. Ah, I see. I appreciate the vouch. That's good. Don't get too good now, Esila. Some of the funniest moments is the misplay, lol. I'm never gonna forget when I don't know what happened, because the difference between Raigeki and Feather Duster is so, like, simple and easy, and I feel like I never make the mistake. I'm never gonna forget that, I don't think. That's so embarrassing. I think about it, like, in my off time, too, when I'm, like, not playing. Like, I'll lay down for bed at night, and I'll think, like, dang, why did I activate Holtees so that they could destroy it with Raigeki? I think about that all the time. It's so embarrassing. I was actually doing better in the event when I was playing a Final Countdown meme deck. Oh, no. I see. I play Fluendrees, too. They're very good. They also don't care about Max C. I have heard that as well. I've heard that as well, and I do like that. Fluendrees is basically a Teemo of Yu-Gi-Oh! Literally Satan, as they say, lol. Oh no. Maybe that is scary. I've been watching Fluendrees stream 2 hours before getting here. Oh wow. What a coincidence. I play Harpy and Amazon mostly because they're pretty. Ah, I tried Harpy stuff a little in Duel Links, but I mentioned it before, I just didn't really stick with Duel Links because I don't like how fast the timer goes. I know that Duel Links is supposed to be easier than Master Duel, but I have a lot more trouble specifically with Duel Links because I like to try and read all the cards because I don't know what any of them do, and it takes so long for me to read them, so the timer runs out super fast and I feel super pressured and it makes me feel scared. So I didn't really stick with that much. Flu is like 4 to 5 UR, so it's relatively cheap. You can run Morganite for 3 extra UR if we value the double card draw and 2 normal summons. I do like normal summoning twice. That is another thing I do like about having my Trap Tricks field spell. Flu is like 4 to 5. Got that one, my bad, sorry. Honestly, between Kastira, Fluendrees, and Runic Stun, I don't know which one is the most toxic. I wouldn't know. All I know is that I've seen a whole lot of Kastira and I hate them. Runic, of course. The Raigeki moment is so iconic, lol. No! Everyone erase that from your memory right now! So, oh, the Dimension Shifter is a good niche craft for both Flu and other decks. I see. Well, Runic Stun, though. Not the other Runic versions, of course. Insane how, Harpy get a hold of Duel Link for a few years. I didn't play it for super long, but I did try it a little. Sword Soul is good for newbies to learn how to play for the game. Good thing I got the free Sword Soul structure deck because everyone inputted my beginner and returner code, so I also got it for free. I love all 3 of those decks. I see. Fluendrees is not very toxic. People just have PTSD from when it was. Ah, okay. So it's better now. Or maybe not like better in a specific sense, but better as in less toxic, I guess. Okay. So I want to claim my stuff for my missions. I do have daily stuff. So one more in solo mode. And I was going to head to solo mode anyways, so we can figure out a little what we're doing without a timer. Let's do specifically... What would be good? What would be not too hard? I've been doing it with these ones, because these ones, I don't like what they do. I've been doing them with these guys. I can't stand Runic Stun specifically. It just draws more floodgates. I prefer Runic as an advantage engine for other decks. Gotcha. I'm doing my best to understand. So we'll do this. We'll go in a random order because that's more realistic. I'm going second. Stun decks can go kick rocks IMO, lol. I've encountered them a few times. Okay. So with this we can get Penguin, right? That's what we do. Okay. When any face-up this guy equip cards you control are destroyed except this. Special summon. Are any gonna get destroyed? Might as well try, right? It doesn't hurt trying because this isn't a real person and we're not losing anything. Okay. It was a waste, but that doesn't matter. It was worth trying. What do we get? Sheep! So we can do that like from hand, because it's like Arachnocampa, but it doesn't, we can special summon it from hand. But it doesn't protect any traps like it does Arachnocampa. So I can activate this, and I can get the penguin, which is apparently really good. What's this do? Add one Diabellstar monster from your deck to graveyard to your hand? Sure! I think this is the only copy I have of this spell, though. 2 Esilas on stream. Oh no! Don't get too confused! This game's already confusing enough as is. Okay. Deck to hand, yes please. I'll take 1 penguin. Okay. And now we do penguin, right? During your main phase, you can special summon 1 Fluffle monster from your hand except Fluffle penguin. This can also be used... Okay, sure. We'll do this. And then we can... special summon 1 Fluffle monster from my hand. So I'd be able to do this one by itself, so we'd probably do Dolphin, right? Target 1 Toy Vendor in your graveyard. There's no Toy Vendor in my graveyard. Huh. I could return this and replace it with a different guy, right? Okay, you can return 1 Fluffle monster you control to the hand, special summon 1 Edge Imp monster. Okay, so that's what we do. So we'll return Penguin? Or Penguin still does something. Special summon 1 Fluffle monster from your hand except Fluffle Penguin. This isn't going to do much though, right? Because I don't have Toy Vendor. If this card is sent to the graveyard as fusion material, that's not going to do anything because I don't have anything to cause a fusion material. No, to cause a fusion? Man. The hand doesn't look very good, to be honest, lol. Good thing there's no consequence in retrying. We can always retry. Practice is still practice anyways. That counts towards something. That's a tiny bit of experience towards the next level, right? Okay. We can get Penguin from this. Repair. I don't know what repair does. Target 1 Frightfur fusion monster in your graveyard. Return it to the extra deck when you can. Then you can special summon 1 Fluffle or Edge Imp monster from your graveyard. So we can't use that yet. We need to wait on that. I can use this to get the lady. Tiny? What is tiny? I guess this to get a penguin? Deck to hand, yes. Penguin. I could do this and then like special summon the lady by discarding, right? So I have something instead of nothing. Once per turn during your main phase, you can decrease level by 1. Okay. I remember that. Apparently we don't use that a whole ton. We can use Magician's Soul and Illusion of Chaos engine to send vendor toys and draw cards. 2 brick, doesn't it? Man, I don't know. I didn't mean to do that. We'll try again. This penguin has graveyard effect? What does penguin do in the graveyard, actually? I know it does something if it's sent to the graveyard specifically as material for fusion. If this card is sent to the graveyard as fusion material for a fusion summon for a Frightfur fusion monster, you can draw 2 cards, then discard 1 card. But I don't think it does anything on its own in the graveyard. I guess we could have done link plays and end up with a link or 2. Right, I do have extra deck. That is true. Change the level, I guess. Discard. This isn't gonna matter much. It's not a real person, I don't think. Nothing I can do with that. I can do this. I can get 1 lady. I can put her out there just so I have something. And penguin is decently of a big number, kind of, right? Sent to the graveyard? I already know what Ash does. I'm here to practice. She'll be tall. Okay, if this card is normal or special summoned, you can send 1 Simple Spoil Spell or Trap directly from your deck. Okay, not send, set. Too many S words. Okay, we'll do this. Put it in the corner. Send 1 Diabellstar monster from your hand or face-up field to the graveyard, then target 1 face-up card in the field and negate its effect. When your opponent activates a card or effect in response to your Diabellstar monster effect or your Sinful Spoils spell, trap, card, or effect activation, you can banish this card from your graveyard and negate the opponent's effect. Okay. Interesting. I can make a guy out of these. There's Phoenix, Masquerena, and Karashi. Let's look at Masquerena, because you guys mentioned Masquerena earlier, right? Or was it Little Knight? There's too many SPs. So I always forget what she does, but what does she do? I can... This is the one where I can use her as well as one of their monsters as link material, right? Then I can make a bigger link guy? Is that what it is? Did this deck get to master? I don't remember. I don't remember. But this deck was also before, this got limited. It was previously at 3, but now it's at 1. So maybe it was a little different before. So maybe I do need to update it. It's probably better to send Garden because it doesn't do much after it adds Penguin. I still have one more Penguin to add though. Can I do that per turn or is that just... Okay, it's when it's activated. So the other one is once per turn. So that makes sense. I thought that Penguin is also once per turn. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll probably keep it out so I can have my other Penguin. That makes sense. That's Underworld Goddess Esila. It is? Okay. What does this do then? During your opponent's main phase, quick effect, immediately after this effect resolves, link summon one link monster using materials you control, including this card. Oh, it's if I control them. Okay. Probably better to send Garden. Got that one, my bad, sorry. So what's this one do? This card is link summoned. You can discard one card, then target one spell or trap group. Okay, that's not going to do anything right now. And I don't think this is going to do anything either, because I have nothing to summon to, like, the link zones, right? Whatever they're called, wherever the arrows point to. So I don't think that would work either. I don't have any material for this to get linked into either. We can see if we draw something better next turn. So they'll probably be able to get rid of my Penguin, but there is a chance they won't be able to get something higher than 2,500. Okay. So add one Gem Knight card. Sure. Send one Diabell Star monster from your hand to graveyard, or from your hand or face up field to the graveyard. Then target one face up card on the field. Okay, so I can make that stop. Because we want them to not play, right? That one gets to stop. Okay. One done. During your opponent's turn, if this card is sent from the owner's hand or field to the graveyard, you can send one card from your hand or field to the graveyard. If you do, special summon this card. I do want her back. We can get rid of this one now that we know we don't need it anymore, because the one that we want isn't once per turn. So we'll bring her back. Okay. Apparently that was a good move, because he cowardly put his stuff upside down. I don't think there's much I can do with that. Now from here... During your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one of your sinful spoils, spells, or traps that is banished or in your graveyard. Except Wanted Seeker of Sinful Spoils, so I can get my trap back, I guess? That makes sense. We can do that. I want this one. Bring it back. Not back, but into the deck at least. Okay. Add one Edge Imp monster and one Polymerization from your deck to hand. Okay, that's what we needed! This is exactly why we needed. I think. Don't do that, please. I'm pretty fond of continuing. Okay, Penguin. The other ones are just one Fluffle and Frightfur, right? One Edge Imp. No, not one Fluffle and Frightfur. One Edge Imp and one Fluffle. Nice draw? Yeah, nice. Okay, one Edge Imp, one Fluffle. One Edge Imp Sabers specifically, and one Fluffle. So when this card is fusion summoned, you can target cards in the field up to the number of fusion materials used for the fusion summon, destroy them. Okay, so I can get rid of this card, then I can just attack directly. Patchwork is such a good draw. Well, thank goodness I got it. Thank goodness. So if I do specifically Sabers, I can do this. I know that the other one, though, is I can, like, increase its attack a little. If this card is fusion summoned, you can destroy one card on both players' fields. I want to keep my card. I want theirs to be gone, though. I can do the other one more risk-free, but my number is going to be a little smaller with Tiger, right? Once per turn, you can target one fusion monster you control, send one Frightfur card from your deck or the extra deck to the graveyard, except Frightfur, Cruel Whale. If you do, the targeted monster gains attack equal to half. Okay, so I can make that bigger. I can more safely get rid of their stuff, though, if I do the Tiger. And when I did practice, I mostly used the Whale. So maybe I should practice using the tiger. You can go chain in order to get another spell. That would have been nice. I do like that. Okay, I'm gonna try making the tiger guy. No, never mind, we're going whale. Never mind. Okay, what went wrong here? We need to figure that out. Because it was specifically sabers, right? And did I not get sabers? Did I click the wrong one? Okay, sabers. Make it tall. Let me check. Let me check my graveyard, please. Okay. Penguin in the graveyard. Draw 2, discard 1. Yes, please. I'll take it. Sabers for tiger when most of the chain to add patchwork is used as material. Activate this. No. No. Discard. With this, I can bring back one of my purple guys. But I don't have any purple guys to bring back right now. Okay, what did I give them? Okay, this is Scythe, not Sabers. Wrong S word. So I just looked at the first letter. I was like, yeah, this is definitely the one I need. Now there's also Penguin. I still can normal summon it. During your main phase, you can special summon one Fluffle monster from your hand except Fluffle Penguin. Okay. I already did the other effect, so I might as well save it, right? I could do this. When this card declares an attack, you can add one Edge Imp chain from your deck to hand. If this card is sent from the hand or field to graveyard, you can add one Frightful card. Okay. We'll do... If I had that out earlier, I could have destroyed that one, then destroyed this one. And then I could also do the effect that it has in the graveyard, right? We took Scythe. Wrong S word. Dang it. Okay. What's in here that I can activate? This? You banish this card from your graveyard. Special summon one Fluffle or Edge Imp monster from your hand. Well, I don't want to special summon that. I don't think I want to have that out right now. Okay. We'll do this the way that feels not super smart. We'll just get rid of this, then keep attacking. I could have done that with my little guy. Dang. Feels definitely not right. Yes, please. I don't think I'm gonna turn down a free card. I'll take it. Another one! Okay, this... No, we're fine. What will they do next turn? What is in here? Okay. This card is sent from the monster card zone to the graveyard. You can pay 500 life points, then target one face-up monster you control. Equip this card to that target. If the equipped monster attacks or is attacked, it gains 1000 attack during damage step only. Okay, I need to remember that. Okay. It wouldn't bad that to summon Penguin to make rank 4. That's why Rumbaguska and Dweller. Ah, I see. Okay, Penguin gone. If this card is sent... Not Penguin. The other guy. Chain. If this card is sent from the hand or field to the graveyard, you can add one Fright for a card from your deck to hand. Yes. I want... I don't have any purple guys, but I can fuse things. I can make new guys. Don't do that. Okay. Dolphin! This is the one I bring back banished cards, right? Only if they're monsters, and only if they're Fluffle. Or a Jimp, I guess. No, target one. Okay, this is the other one. Send the graveyard as fusion material. Shuffle into deck one of your fusion spells or polymerization spells banished or in the graveyard. Okay. Bring back those. That makes sense. I can do this to make another whale, because I do have Edge Imp and Penguin. But I could also do what they do first. What's Dolphin do? You can target one toy vendor in your graveyard. I don't have any toy vendor in my graveyard. Unless I do and I'm dumb. Doesn't look like I do. Okay. You send one Fluffle monster or one Edge Imp Sabers from your deck to the graveyard. Okay, so that's not something I can do. Graveyard is fusion material. I can bring back one of my banished or graveyarded guys, right? Or spells. No, there's a different one that brings back guys. It was octopus that brings back monsters. And it's dolphin that brings back the spells. That makes sense. Okay. Special summon one fluffle monster from your hand. Set penguin. I could do this, then dolphin. Then I can make a guy, because I also have this. Wait, what does this do if I normal summon it? This card declares an attack. Okay, I know that one. If this card is sent to the hand, from the hand or field to the graveyard, you can add one fright for card. Okay. We'll do penguin first. Special summon the dolphin. So we have another guy. We'll put it sideways, because why not, I guess. Then we'll make whale with our pretty card. Don't do that. I want to use specifically penguin and then... Whoa, this guy. Right, okay. We'll use that one too, why not? We'll make it tall. Put it on the side so it's nicely framed. Hello, I'm back again. Welcome back, Glenda. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. Now, this one, I can destroy the dolphin and then destroy their guy. I could also do the other effect. How much attack do I have? Plenty. Okay. What can I do in here, though? This? You can banish this card from your graveyard. Special summon one Fluffle or Edge Imp monster from your hand. So I could special summon this. And then I can add a Fright for a card from my deck to hand. The fusion's gone now already, though. And the other one's stuff that I can't use because none of my purple guys died yet. So I think I'll just kill them. I think that'll be it. I'll do it with both my whales. That's what I want. Okay. That could definitely have gone better. But it probably also could have gone worse, right? I'll figure it out. Okay. Let's try moving on to 5. Let's have something a tiny bit harder. Let's go random order. That's more realistic. We're going second. Okay. We'll get there soon. Well, what do you mean soon? It'll probably take a while to get there. If you control no monster, special summon one level 4 or lower monster from the deck. Okay. You're going too fast. Dang, let me read. Normal summon, add one Gem Knight monster from your deck to hand. Okay. I think pretty easily we'll be able to get something over 1,900, right? Because we could easily do this. Because we can send a Fright for Repair. Because we don't need that right now, right? Because we don't have any Fright for Fusion guys in the graveyard. Sacrifice. There's no sacrifices! There's no sacrifice. Okay. During your main phase, you can special summon one Fluffle monster from your hand, except for Fluffle Penguin. This effect can only be used once while this card is face up on the field. Sent to the graveyard as fusion material. We're gonna have to wait on that one. There's nothing I can do if I have this out right now, so I feel like I save it. Why can't there be any sacrifices? Because that's dangerous and scary, Glenda. Why do you want sacrifices? That's what I should be asking you. That's really concerning and suspicious. Do I need to turn you into the police? Okay. So I feel like Penguin can't do its thing right now, so we save it. But I can make Diabellstar the Black Witch. And that is bigger than both of these guys. Then I'm also getting rid of one of the 2 guys. And they need 3 guys to make one of their big guys, right? So I can do that. I mean, sacrifice a car, Glenda? I'm gonna have to ask you one thing. So, in my chat, I want it to be as clear and understandable as possible. And I know you're probably just a kid, but I think that it would be best for everyone, you, me, and the rest of the chat, if you thought before sending your message. So, type out your message and think about it. Does this make sense to me? Will this make sense to the streamer? Will this make sense to my fellow chatters? Do your best to think about it. If it doesn't make any sense to anybody, probably don't send it. Maybe revise it a little. Send it in a form that makes a little more sense. So, I want to keep this one just in case. I know how this one works. I'm here to learn. So we'll keep that one away. This one needs to be tall so I can attack. Okay. Yes, please. I'll take that. Add one diabolical star monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. During your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard and target one. Okay. I want the trap, I think. Keyword think. Okay. This is probably definitely what I'm supposed to be doing. That's one down, and I feel like I want to get rid of the big one first. We'll see what he can do next turn. First we gotta see what he does though. Because sometimes I feel like I'm winning during this. Whoa, I know that one! Cute! We'll wait for stuff to actually be happening though. I probably should have used it then, huh? Send one Dial Star monster from your hand to graveyard. From your hand or face up field to the graveyard. Then target one face up card in the field. Okay. Well, it's not face up on the field anymore, so I did miss that. So probably don't do that anymore. Now they do have 2 guys, which is concerning because they only need 3 guys. Glenda. Do I see you spamming in my chat? That's really repetitive and spammy. You need to not do that. This is your warning number 2, okay? I need my chat to be understandable for all people. And that is a little too many eyes. You definitely need to calm down. Link Spider. I've seen this guy around. Once per turn, you can special summon one level 4 or lower normal monster from your hand or zone. I don't want them to do that. Okay, thank you, Glenda. I appreciate you listening. So Fluffle and Frightfur also use Diabellstar and Sinful Spoils. Apparently. That's just the one that I got from the website. I don't want him to do that. I feel like I should do this just in case, like in preparation. Get out of here. Get out of here. Not get out of here, but like stop. During your opponent's turn, if this card was sent from the owner's hand or field to the graveyard, you can send one card from your hand. Okay. We'll get rid of Max C. Well, everything uses Diabellstar these days. Okay, well that makes sense then. So why you didn't use the cockroaches? Because I don't usually expect them to special summon a ton in solo mode. Put her in the corner. I don't usually expect them to special summon a lot. Like, this is more than average in my experience. Like, they special summon like 2 times. Okay. Yes, please. I want the spell. So I can bring back my trap, right? I think that's how it works. I don't envy you having to babysit some chatters, but I admire your patience. I do my best to be as patient as possible. Like, I know they're just kids. I know that they don't understand. They're still learning. What are you playing? It's called Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Do you know about Yu-Gi-Oh, Glenda? No, I don't want them to do that. It's the 3 guys I was talking about that become one big guy. 3,400's a lot. No? You don't know about Yu-Gi-Oh? Dang. I knew about it even though I stayed away from it. I stayed away from it because I didn't think I'd understand it. It's pretty cool, I think. Don't know a lot about it still, though. Yeah, I'm dead. Let's just retry. Let's just retry. But I think I've played it before. Dang, that's crazy. Hopefully it was fun. Random. Going second again, dang. Okay, a whole lot of bears. And we do have Toy Vendor this time. Okay, so we can figure out how that works. And the fusion! Okay, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Set one Toy Vendor directly from your deck or spell to your spell or trap zone. I do have Toy Vendor already. Once per turn, you can discard one card, draw one card, and show it. Then, if it's a Fluffle monster, you can special summon one monster from your hand, otherwise discard the card you drew. This is the best hand you've gotten so far, I think. Now I just need to figure out how I'm supposed to use it. There's a nice royal rare. I know, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I got so lucky with it. Okay. So add one edge imp monster, add one polymerization from deck to hand. I'll do that, I guess. I'll stock up on guys that I need. I'll make this. Deck to hand. Well, we can do sabers this time. Because even if I make whale, it doesn't matter specifically for whale. So this will enable me to have either whale or tiger. We do the correct S1 this time. Now I already have Toy Vendor. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one Edge Imp Sabers or one Fluffle monster from your deck to your hand. So I already have Sabers. And it's not in the graveyard, clearly. Tribute this card, target one polymerization in your graveyard, add it to hand. Well, I have none in there right now. You can only use one Fluffle Bear effect per turn. Okay. Well, I'm not going to use the tribute one, because there's no polymerization in there. I can't make a big guy right away. I could do a Toy Vendor from this one. Toy Vendor is not once per turn, is it? I'm pretty sure it's more than once per turn. Yeah, okay, never mind. It's once per turn. I have a question. What's up, Glenda? I'll answer your question to the best of my ability. You can discard one card, draw one card, and show it. If it's a Fluffle monster, you can special summon one monster from your hand. Otherwise, discard the card you drew. Have you watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime before? I don't know why I pronounce anime that way. I watched a little, like, of the older animes a long time ago, but it was really on and off, and I didn't understand at all what was happening. But sometime more recently, earlier this year, I watched a little of, I think it was Arc V. Do you guys pronounce it Arc V or Arc 5? Are you guys picky with that? Do you guys care? Am I offending you? 'Cause I keep saying Arc V. But I watched a little bit of that one, and I thought that I think the character designs in that one particularly are cute. So I think it's really nice. I watched a little, and I thought it was nice and fun. Only a few episodes, though. Oh, that's soft once per turn. Are you ever going to do a face reveal? Why would I do that? You guys already know what my face looks like. It's right here, silly. Esila AU, where she's the kindergarten teacher. That's a path that I almost went down, though. I used to study how to be, I used to study in college to be a, like, early childhood educator, I guess. So I could have been preschool, I could have been elementary, I could have been kindergarten, it could have been anybody. I almost became a kindergarten teacher, though. Toy Vendor's second effect isn't once per turn. Okay, our second effect. This card is sent to the graveyard. You can add one Edge Imp Sabers or one Fluffle monster from your deck to hand. Okay, so we need to find a way to send it to the graveyard, right? We can't do that with a Fluffle Bear, because it just sets one. And I know that there is specific monster that does send it to the graveyard, but I don't remember which one it is, and I can't check my deck right now. You got the voice for it, that's for sure. Do I sound like a teacher? Do I? Okay, let me look at my notes real quick, since I'm not allowed to check what's inside my deck right now. Okay, which one is the one that... Okay, if controlling Toy Vendor, banish it. So I need Fluffle wings. I need wings somehow. Okay, if a card says once per turn, then you can activate a different one in the same turn. But if it says you can only activate card name was... Ah, I see. I see. The wording in this game is so tricky, but I see. I'm gonna try to keep that in mind. I feel like I need to know that. Okay. You can do it by using whale effect. True. We do have whale. We can do that. So we can use polymerization right now, right? Because if we do Fluffle Bear, I guess we can... We'll do Bear first. So we have our backup Toy Vendor. Because by having this one, we'll have this Toy Vendor. We'll get rid of it with Whale. Then we'll have our second Toy Vendor from our other Fluffle Bear. And then our third is in hand. So we have access to all three of our Toy Vendors. So we'll activate this, I guess. Because do they need to be face up? I don't remember. But then... Special summon from hand. I don't think I want to do that. We'll just make whale. That's what we'll do. Yeah, it's so confusing. It is. Which burial goods can act as a 4th copy of Toy Vendor for you? I do remember us mentioning that earlier, yeah. So we'll use bear and sabers. Our whale's gonna be tall. I meant to put it in the corner, not right below the place where I'm supposed to put my link, guys. I don't like putting them there. I have to leave. I'll be back in a few. Gotcha. Take your time. No worries. Okay. So we can do this. We'll get rid of their card and my Toy Vendor. Toy Vendor and Graveyard. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 Edge Imp Sabers or 1 Fluffle monster from your deck to hand. Okay. So, what did we want, actually? What did we want? We were talking about wings earlier. If this card is in your graveyard, you control a Toy Vendor. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 Fluffle monster in your graveyard, banish it. If you do, draw 1 card. Then you can send 1 Toy Vendor you control to the graveyard. If you do, draw 1 card. Okay. Was that what we were doing? What are we doing here, actually? I do have 1 Toy Vendor, I have this guy, and I have Fright for Fusion. What is my goal at the moment? Sabers is already gone, so Tiger is a no, I think. Okay, what's Dog do? When this card is normal or special summoned from the hand, add 1 Edge Imp Sabers or Fluffle monster from your deck to hand except Fluffle Dog. Penguin. Special summon 1 Fluffle from your hand. I don't have any... I have Fluffle... Fluffle Bear's not in here. Where'd my bear go, actually? Where did my bear go? Okay, you can also send Toy Vendor to the graveyard by another Toy Vendor's first effect. Ah, I see, I see. Makes sense, okay. You control a Fluffle. Well, I don't, so that's not going to do anything. You can return 1 other Fluffle monster you control to the hand. That's not going to do anything either. There is Dolphin. Target 1 Toy Vendor in the graveyard. Set it. If you do, send 1 Fluffle monster or 1 Edge Imp Sabers from your deck into the graveyard. I suggest you add Dolphin since there is Toy Vendor in graveyard. I see. Did you check the combos on YouTube, Esila? I did. I did. I watched some videos, kind of, yesterday. They were kind of on in the background, though, while I was working, so I was only, like, peeking every once in a while, which isn't very efficient for learning. I have to study more. But you did suggest Dolphin, so we can do that. Let me look at this. So Sabers. If this card is in your graveyard, you can place 1 card from your hand on top of the deck, special summon this card in defense position. So I can bring back Sabers like easily every time, actually. That's nice. Okay. Place 1 card from your hand on top. I like the cards I have though, so I think that's going to be a no for now. Now I do have Dolphin. Target 1 Toy Vendor in your graveyard, set it. If you do, send 1 Fluffle monster or Edge Imp Sabers from your deck to the graveyard. Okay. We'll do Dolphin. Dolphin effect. This Toy Vendor. Bring it back right here. Send to the graveyard. I have 3 copies of Dog. I had to spend all day in solo yesterday until I memorized the combos for Dragon Link so I could actually play a turn without losing to time out. Yeah, I know. Sometimes you need that practice, and I definitely need this. I'm just gonna sacrifice Dog here. Okay. I can make Whale bigger. I can turn this into a different guy, right? Because it's from field and graveyard. So with Sabers and Dolphin, then I can make Tiger. I could also make a second Whale, and I can make that Whale bigger numbered. Either way. I want to try that. They often send wings with Dolphin. Ah, I see. Noted. I'll try to remember that. So I can make this with a bigger number, right? Because I can then send Tiger to have it increased by half of 1,900, which is enough to make this over, not 6,000, 3,000, from what I'm remembering. Because I think I've done that before. Could do that. But what does Tiger do again? This card is fusion summoned. You can target cards in the field. No. All Fright for monsters you control gain 300 attack for each Fluffle monster and Fright for monster you control. So everything will be plus 300, so it's 2,900 and 2,200. So 5,000 something. And that's not terrible. This will probably have more overall damage though. And then I can put Toy Vendor back in the graveyard, right? This card is sent to the graveyard. I already did that though. It already has this check mark. We can do just Tiger so you can figure it out. Dolphin. Yeah, Dolphin, then Sabers. And also... dog. One dog. One dog. Tiger is tall. Okay. Let's activate Fight for Tiger. Target cards on the field up to the number of fusion materials used for the fusion summon. Destroy them. I already did the check mark. So I feel like it's a no. I could make this a bigger number. So once per turn, you can target one fusion monster you control, send one Frightfur card from your deck or extra deck. Oh, from my deck too. I thought it was purely just the extra deck. So I was like, the only option is Tiger because it doesn't let me use Whale, right? Unless it does, yeah, except Whale. Obligatory, what the dog doing? I guess we can do this for bigger number too. I want this one to be even bigger. We'll send this one. Okay. 4,500. 7,000. We do nearly all of the damage. And it probably would have been more damage. Maybe it wouldn't have. I don't want to do the math right now. And I don't want to think about that. I do need to also end my stream soon. I need to prepare for the next stream. We're just going to hang out and talk in the coming hours. I don't like when they fusion summon their gem guys. They're always super strong. It's gonna be 3,600 again. Never mind, I thought it was gonna be the other one. 2,500 in defense. Okay. No, Whale, that's fine. Okay, Octopus! I do have banished monsters. So when this card is normal or special summoned, you can target one Fluffle or Edge monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard as fusion material for a fusion summon of a Frightfur monster, you can target up to 2 of your banished monsters, return them to the graveyard. I can bring back my guys. Yes, please. Bring back one bear. We'll do that. I could send it to the graveyard so I have another toy vendor. Basically, Saber can return one Fluffle to the top of the deck in order that you can draw a Fluffle with Toy Vendor and special summon it. I see. I need to get my phone out and take a picture of that. I need this note. I need to remember this. Perfect. I'll improve upon my notes later. Right now, we're doing the hands-on work. Next, we'll do studying, in my off time at least. I'm not very good at studying when I'm with you guys, then I just end up talking the whole time. And then I get no work done. Okay, you can discard one card, draw one card. I mean, we could try. What do I want to discard, though? Never mind, I want to keep these. But nobody do that, but nobody do that! Okay. If nobody do that, then maybe that's not a viable option. We'll do this because I want a bigger number. I want my whale to be humongous. Get rid of this one. Okay. Let's just kill them. We'll use this one that's slightly bigger. And then we'll use whale for the rest. Except, maybe not. Another guy. This is the big one. 3,600. 2,000. Continue attack. 800 more damage. Next turn for sure. Next turn for sure. There probably isn't much they can do at this point, right? Yeah, that's about it. And because Saber makes your hand less. I see. So, normal summon or special summon from your hand. From the hand, add one Edge Imp Sabers or one Fluffle monster from your deck to hand except Fluffle Dog. Okay. That's the weak point? I see. Gotcha. Noted. So I'll get Dog, I guess. Activate Dog. We won't be able to get Saber, but we'll be able to get Sheep, which we can special summon from hand because it's like Arachnicampa. That's the way I remember it. So we can put it here. Tall. And I can't do the other effect. That's fine. So there's none in my graveyard. Okay. I'll keep it that way. I brought out all of my friends to the party. Another one? That's okay, we'll kill it anyways, because it's not going to be bigger than 4,100. Unless... No, that's 2,000. We're okay. Continue attacking, we're fine. Then we'll kill with Fluffle Sheep. The whole reason that we won. I would have lost without it. Perfect. Definitely no flaws. Definitely know what I'm doing. There's a reason I won that, and it's because of pure skill and knowledge. Okay. Now I should be able to collect my final daily mission. I don't like the dueling in solo ones. I don't really like doing solo. Let's try it on a human now. Try it on a human. Okay, maybe one more. Maybe one more. Because I did progress faster with my skill with Pearly when I played with other people. With another human. So maybe that's what I need to do. So are you looking forward to the 2010 time travel event coming up? It looks fun. It does look fun! I like the events, even if my, like, the decks that I always use don't apply. Because they give you, like, the loner decks, right? I like those because very, like, temporarily I'll learn something new. And I think that's very fun. I don't really remember much of the decks that I used in the past. I brought this up a few times, but there was a more recent event. I think it was earlier this year. I think it was in, like, March or something. There was an event that lent you a crawler deck, and I thought the crawler was really fun. I liked them. I thought that they were cool. So I look forward to seeing what they potentially lend me. I look forward to learning something new. So, probably casual match, right? Select deck. Change decks. Fluffle. Select deck. This is gonna be even worse than when I started playing with Pearly. This is gonna be terrible. So we can try. I've never done casual. After I got, like... I don't think I understood that casual existed in the beginning. I just jumped right into ranked, which was probably part of the reason why I was so scared. So I'm really scared of games that you play with real-life people, including this one. I'm desensitized to this one specifically now. But in the beginning I was super scared, and I jumped just like right into ranked. And for the first like few days of ranked, like every time I would play, my hands would get like super sweaty because I'd be like super nervous. Honestly, I find more tryhard decks in casual than ranked. Well, that's concerning. So what deck you used? I usually use Trap Tricks. You send this card from the hand of graveyard, add one bestial monster. We have two of these. I'm okay risking it. Instead of thinking about it further. I'm so hyped for an Edison event. I just wish I could afford a deck that isn't Blackwing Value Control. Ah, I see. Dang, okay, it was worth a try. What's this do? During opponent's main phase, you can reveal this card from your hand, fusion summon one Frightfur fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand, or... Should I do this? Extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion material. I do have Scythe and Bear. I can do Whale. Whale is pretty easy to overcome if they make one big guy though, and I have a feeling they're gonna make a big guy, so I feel like I should save it. I feel like I should save that for sure. And that doesn't feel very safe. So I forgot to ask, am I allowed to backseat? Typically during my streams where I play games, backseating is a no. But for specifically Master Duel, as long as you're not telling me like, do this, do this, do this, or do this next, in 5 turns, do this. Like, as long as you're not too on top of it, I'll accept advice. Because, like I said, like, I am still, like, new to this, and I still don't really know what I'm doing. I'm here to learn, so I will take advice. To the best of my ability, at least. Special summon, you can activate, okay, yeah, no. Only if she asks? Yeah. This is in the comments. If I ask, it's fine. But I'm usually pretty lenient with it when it comes to my Master Duel streams. I'll take something fitting a year, even if it costs me money. The game and the event won't make up for it, but it's all about the fun for me. I see. That's the way to go about it. It's all about having fun. Okay, now I have Chain and Scythe. Okay, so with this, if I attack with this specifically, I could do Bear immediately so I can get Toy Vendor, right? So send it to the graveyard and get Toy Vendor? That's the deal? I see. I'm so sorry for the guy who's playing me. It's gonna take so long. No! My Toy Vendor! Well, the card's not in the graveyard yet, so I can't... That won't work, right? Because when you use, like, Max C and stuff, they just, like, immediately go in. But this stays on the field for a minute, so I feel like that wouldn't work, right? No! My bear! Okay. Maybe I should have made Whale. You can only call by a monster, Esila. You can only call by monsters? Right. That makes sense. Okay. Okay, dang it. My fault for not reading. It's okay. Add 1 Edge Imp Chain from deck to hand. That's... I don't feel safe at all doing any of this. I should have just made Whale. It's okay. If I end now, I still have the opportunity to make Whale next turn, right? Never mind, I don't, because I don't have Bear anymore. Okay, reveal 3 warrior type monsters from your deck, including this one. Randomly pick. So I'm randomly picking a guy. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna pick the least worst one, for sure. Yawn. So I'm lucky that there isn't much setup required for the next stream. So I can go a little over the 30 minutes. There's ritual guys. I got the one that's not a ritual guy. Only call by a monster, Esila. You can't make Whale because there's no Fluffle in your hand. Yeah, no, I realized that a little later. I realized that after. We can still make Whale, we just don't have Bear for more advantage. So during your opponent's main phase, you can reveal this card from your hand, fusion summon 1 fight for a monster, extra deck using monster's hand, field. Yeah, no. Can't do that in this turn. I can try. I can try. Alright, only Edge Imps, yeah. Yep. Please special summon a guy and please get me like a Whale or something. Not Whale. I can't just draw a Whale. Okay. Please get me a Fluffle so I can make Whale and then I can discard 1 card or something. No, it's not discard 1 card. It's destroy another card? No. You have to destroy 1 card, then you destroy 1 of their cards. But you can discard 1 from the like deck, right? And then it gains half of the attack. So then it would be tall enough. Monster Reborn? I don't have any in here, right? Not monsters I think they'd want to use. You can target 1 dark monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon it to your zone. Are my monsters dark? They are dark monsters! Dang it. This is bad. Okay. But now I can do scythe, so I have whale. They can bring back like octopus or something, right? Is octopus? No, octopus is water, not dark. My edge imps are dark though. So I can do this and this. I'll make our whale tall. And then for the rest of the turn, we'll make the number big, right? So that they can't make bigger guys than us. Destroy one card. I only have one card I control. From the graveyard. Up to 2 banished monsters. I do have 1 banished monster. That does work. Bring back bear. It'll go into my deck, I believe. I guess we could have set the chain and pray. Yeah. Okay. There's this one also that gets my number to be bigger. And I only have a total of 4 Frightfur cards that I can, like, use, right? So I can limited time do this. But they're just 100 away from me. And they could probably make a guy that's bigger than me. So I don't think I want to risk it. I'll keep Tiger. I'll get rid of 1 patchwork, I guess. Okay. What are you gonna do with my... What is that? Octopus? Sabers. Oh, right. It's dark monsters. One of these. Okay. Now what are we making? Masquerena. It's good to know it's only their monsters, though, and not mine. I'm glad that that was a mistake and not the truth. Yeah, keep making guys. Give me more cards. Okay, Mech Knight, something, something. 3,000. 2 less special... Okay, those... While this Link Summon card is on the field, your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Also, their monster cannot target monsters for attacks except this one. Well, that's fine. I'm taller than that, plenty. That's plenty fine with me. Okay, what is that? That's concerning. That looks scary. My saber! Not my saber, my scythe. It's too many S words. Sheep! Cute! Huh? Did it get to 6,000? Hold on. It did get to 6,000. That's really scary. It's okay. We can make a new whale this turn because we do have 1 edge imp and 1 fluffle. So we can do that. We do also have this. Only special summon Diabolical Star the Black Witch once per turn this way. So I can discard 1 for this. I can bring back my fusion, return it to the extra deck, then you can special summon 1 fluffle or edge imp monster from your graveyard. Okay. We'll do repair. It does that to any special summon monster on battles. Every battle? Every single one? Or just the ones where he attacks? I don't think we can out... Cannot target this card with card effects. Special summon a monster to the field, yes. Should use special summon monsters to attack. I see. So I need a normal summon monster. Add it to hand, sure. Unless they make the goddess. I never used that one. Comment out him is Unroll Goddess in the extra deck. I do have Unroll Goddess, I guess. Bubble Octopus. Yes, I do want one of those. Okay, what does she require? 4+ effect monsters. So this is effect, this effect, this is effect, this is effect. So I haven't normal summoned yet, right? I can find a way to get to 4. So if we do Penguin, during your main phase, you can special summon 1 fluffle monster from your hand, except... Okay, so we can do this, get bear, then special summon sheep. So that's how we can do it, I think. It'll let me have it back, nothing bad will happen, okay. Special summon one Fluffle, it's gonna be Bear. Don't do that. Bear, please. We'll make it tall. I'm gonna take the risk. Link summon, you can negate the effect of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls. Link summon the card effect to your opponent activate unless they target this card. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a card effect, special summon a monster from your graveyard, you can negate the activation. Okay. We'll do Sheep next. 3 effects on your field. And his Avram, I think. With his? Huh? Okay. This is my first time ever making this card. I have it in my Trap Tricks deck too, but I've never used it. And... I get to use theirs as well? Will this one work? Will I get to use this? Goddess out, Arvamax. Put it here. Nice job. Out Arvamax. I'm be honest, I don't know what that means. Okay. Negate effects of all face-up monsters your opponent controls. Okay, we'll do this because we're gonna send it to the graveyard, right? So we gotta make it stop. Good job, thank you. I probably... No, that was a monster. I could have done that. What is it doing in here? Shuffle 1 card on the field into the deck. We're okay. We're fine. Fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck. Okay, I'm assuming that this would be the, like, Chimera guy. I don't want to do that. I could put this out so that I do have an extra guy I can attack with. I'll get rid of one of these. Tall. He doesn't target, so Goddess is fine. Okay. One of these, yes please. Then I want the trap. Add 1 Fright for card from deck to hand. Yes please, I'll take that. Bestial Wolf target, though. Wolf. I don't know where the F came from. Nothing's gonna happen. Let me have it, please. Let me have it. I was 8 years old when I found out Avromax doesn't target. Oh boy, Will. Okay. There's this. 1 edge imp, 1 polymerization. And then stuff from my field and or graveyard. I'll take this one instead. I feel like that's easier. So from this I want the trap. Put it to the side. Boy, I'm so out of touch with the game. Thankfully, I learn a lot by watching. I'm glad that you're learning a lot. I'm trying my best to also learn, but I feel like it's not working very well. I can't also make another, like, whale or something, right? Because I do have 1 edge imp and multiple Fluffle in here. And this does do it from the graveyard. So we can do this. I want as big numbers as possible and as many as possible. Don't do that. 1 whale. I want edge imp chain. Oh! This isn't that bad, actually! When the timer isn't, like, super fast, this isn't that bad, I don't think. I can't believe it! I did it! Yay! Good job. Nice. Thank you. I did it! Now I need to learn more. Now I need to practice more, because that was still pretty bad. Okay. I think that's the first time playing in casual, though. That was interesting. Okay, let's switch back here, and I'll mute the game. Okay, I need to get ready for my next stream. I need to prepare for that. I should send you guys the link. Let me send you the link for my next stream. Nice, thank you. I did my best, and it did something, I guess. It did something. Nice, thank you. Okay, let me get the other stream. Share, copy. We'll go here. Not too bad. Not too bad of a start. Could be better, but it could always be worse, right? It could definitely have been worse. I could have actually lost that somehow. Let me pin this as well. So this is where I'm gonna be after the stream ends. It starts in 10 minutes. In those 10 minutes, I need to get everything ready. I need to get breakfast. I need to fill up my water bottle again. So if you want to hang out after, we're just going to be chatting. I plan on going for 3 hours. That's the plan. So you may hang out there if you'd like. Whoa! The chat boxes are actually working now. What a pain. I'm back. Welcome back, Linda. I'm about to end, but I will be streaming again in a few minutes. But I appreciate everyone being here. We're all learning a new build of Fluffles. We just need to focus more on the Lynx, Xyz monsters for our end board. Yeah. Guess when I brought breakfast? Thank you! I think I'm gonna have another English muffin with peanut butter on it. Because I don't think we have any jelly. I think it would be better with jelly, but I don't think we have any. Thank you, though. I'm gonna get breakfast. I'm gonna try to eat that as quick as possible. We'll start stream in about 10 minutes. But those chat boxes are from the next stream's waiting room. What? That's... Why? Why? That makes no sense. Have a nice break? Thank you. I will. Okay. Have a good breakfast? Thank you. I will. I appreciate everyone being here. Thank you for stopping by. It's probably at least a little frustrating watching me because, like, I don't really know what I'm doing. But hopefully you had fun instead of that. I know I had fun. I really enjoy learning all the new stuff. And I plan to hopefully learn more, too. Thanks for the stream. See you in a few minutes. See you in a few minutes, Expletive. I was happy to have you here. I also clicked away from something. There we go. Okay. Have a good breakfast? Thank you. I'll do my best. I'm back. Welcome back, Linda. I'm about to leave. I'm gonna be right back in a different stream, though. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. I had fun. Hopefully you did as well. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. To everyone who's just seeing me here for the first time, if you considered subscribing, I'd greatly appreciate that. I hope that we can keep having fun together in the future. To every new subscriber, I'm happy to have you here. Again, hopefully we'll keep having fun together. It's nice meeting everybody. I don't know what's off my camera right now. That's better. I think we're gonna eat breakfast too. Gotcha, matching! We'll have breakfast together. Just thank you everyone for your support. I appreciate it. Thank you. See you soon. See you soon. I love you guys. I'll miss you. Never seen a Fluffles deck being played, so it was nice. I see. It's probably a lot cooler when you're watching someone experienced, but I'll get there eventually, right? Eventually it'll be cooler to watch. But for now, I need to go. I need to go as fast as possible. I always stall really bad at the end of the stream because, like, I don't really like ending the stream. I just like when it keeps going. Hi, wait, you're ending? Yeah, but I'm gonna start another stream in 8 minutes. And then I'll be alive on both YouTube and AnyLive. So I'm starting again soon. So we finished our Yu-Gi-Oh! Today. We're gonna start chatting in a few minutes. I appreciate seeing you here, though, Tethera. How are you? Actually, I shouldn't ask you how you are right now, since I'm about to leave and I probably won't be able to, like, keep the conversation going. But hopefully you are well. Hopefully you are well. I need to go now. I need to stop stalling. I need to get ready. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I appreciate it. Okay. Nice seeing you, Tethera. Okay. To YouTube. Mwah. To AnyLive. Mwah. To anywhere else. Or, wait, to AnyLive? To the other place. Mwah. To anywhere else. Mwah. I'm gonna go now. Thank you everyone for stopping by. I had fun today. We'll have more fun tomorrow and also in a few minutes, hopefully. See you soon. Bye.